That was a good time. Even though you lot started when we were like bad.
My first season in this
Moyes.
In this thing was Fergie's last.
Oh, was it?
My first one, yeah.
But Full-Time Devils started popping really when.
But yeah, then obviously like people, the first fan cams were during Moyes' era.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when people started taking.
Fergie didn't say it was his last until like halfway through, no? It wasn't like before.
I think it was. No, it was quite late.
It was quite late.
Because if you remember, we got knocked out against Madrid and we didn't know yet.
Yeah,
and that was in like March.
Yeah.
Oh, so he said.
And if you clock, he was proper mad.
Yeah.
Like he knew that it was his last chance, and he was because he never done the post-match interviews. He never came out for them, and it was Mike Phelan and that. And I was like, "Yo, Fergie's screwing."
And it was annoying because it was a red card. Like we were actually dominating.
That's never a red as well.
It was never a red.
Never a red. Nanny.
Yeah,
the nanny.
It was Arbeloa, innit?
No.
I'll recreate it now.
No, but you know what?
I'll recreate it right now. I will find out if it's red card, bro. He's lost his mind.
We were dominating that game, man.
No, but he mentions it all the time, so I know.
I still remember. I went to Tinseltown. That was the year I had my 16th birthday. I still remember.
That's a core memory.
Tinseltown is a throwback.
And there was a guy serving us. He was Spanish, and he was a Madrid fan.
And you wanted to headbutt him.
No, this was before the game. I said, "Watch, we're gonna beat." He goes, "Nah, we're going to beat you." I said, "Pussy, stay here. I'm gonna come see you." I never showed face again, man. Yeah, man, that was mad.
Yeah, to this day.
Juan roaming the streets of central London.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Before I started doing contact, I was on Full-Time Devils. I did an interview with Abdul. Is his name?
Abdul, yeah.
Yeah, I did an interview with Abdul.
Because
you're never, bro. No one try and find this.
No,
video.
I want to find it.
Because you know what it is. Abdul's done a handful of games, so it'll be easy to find.
Okay, good. So you got a time
period.
period.
I shouldn't have said it was Abdul.
You got a time period.
Because he's done a very few. Because I used to did most of them.
Yeah.
So I've done like 95% of them. So there's very few where he's done them.
Oh my
god!
You should never have told us that.
I should have said Abdul, huh?
We were in a
Don't worry about it as well.
Oh,
you're not getting more information.
That's my
man.
DP. I've got a fun fact as well.
What stadium?
Come on.
No, I don't even know, bro.
Come on.
Away.
I know
It is United away.
United away means London.
Yeah, London Stadium, isn't it?
You wouldn't go to Arsenal.
Arguably.
You wouldn't go.
Could have been a stadium in the Midlands.
You would have gone to like a Fulham or something. Dead.
Anyways, go on. You said a fun fact as well.
Craven Cottage, you.
Could be Fulham.
Isn't it?
Nah, but I think I did all the Fulhams.
You might have done
Tottenham?
Fulham.
Sweating. Nah.
From White Hart Lane.
Nah.
Yeah, you look like you'd want to go to that.
We did a few at White Hart Lane. It was there for the last one.
I'm gonna find it today.
No, you're not gonna find
No,
it. I remember finding it back again a couple months ago, and I was showing the boys, Sharky and the lads. I was showing some of them, and it took me so long just to find the video myself.
It can be found.
Did you ask to be on it?
I was buzzing. Of course I did.
Right here, bro.
Huh?
Oh.
Chill. Put that phone away, man. Crazy.
Fun fact.
I was hoping for it to be a fun fact to move on. Don't try and find me. Bro, I was so excited in that video.
I've got a fun fact about Full-Time Devils as well. You had a show you wanted to start a show where you were talking about, which is something that's done everywhere now, but you guys were thinking about it, post-match. So anything that happened post-match, you review it, you'd sit down, you talk about it, and I think you would read the comments. It was like comments driven. You remember like comments below, all that kind of stuff? It was comments driven.
Yeah.
So guys, episode 1, Pioneer, straight, I'm watching it. And they're like, we need a new name for the show. So obviously, me being a creative genius that I am, I'm a producer now, so it kind of makes sense, innit?
Yeah.
Progression happened. I've gone into the comments, I wrote Full-Time Comments.
Ooh.
I remember that show.
I remember
It got
Full-Time.
used, and I never got a shout out.
It wouldn't have been me then.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
We took over, and I've been part of the channel since the start.
Yeah, I remember.
But we took over like full control, like COVID time.
Yeah, I remember. Straight for Paddock.
Is that when it changed to the Paddock?
Yeah, because it was like fresh and that, innit?
Yeah.
And the previous ownership kind of just battered it.
Yeah.
Like it was just me and Jay, like just running around doing everything.
Yeah. I remember them times still.
Yeah, that's mad. You lot were literally the face of it, but no ownership. It's mad. How you finding doing that? You still do Stretford Paddock, obviously.
Yeah.
Do the
So I just run that a lot more now. Then I'm on it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's more like.
I'm on it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, most weeks, but I'm not on it every day now. Before it used to be, I was doing every video. So I just run that more now. I enjoy what I'm doing with that because I can just being videos, we've got a team there now, so it's a bit easier, innit?
Yeah.
Plus, like, I'm not a guy to be making thumbnails and all that stuff, innit? So I don't really want to do that. So I enjoy that. The club's just easy work. Well. Especially like we mentioned with fellas. It's so like everything's taken straightforward, everything's done, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Production's sick as well, Shout out to the boys at the club as well.
No, for real.
Tune in. Thank you for mentioning us as well, man.
Oh, nah. I had to do that. Well, I remember there was a few we left out. I had a few people a bit annoyed in it, but
fuck them.
I just do what I watch and what I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously I don't watch a lot of, because when United are crap, I was that kid that would just draw my curtains, go to bed. You know, one of them ones like I'm going to sleep. Yeah. I don't know what I use like.
Yeah. I give them the silent treatment.
I'm going to sleep. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so now when I have to work in it.
You have to speak, innit?
So then I don't really want to do that. I used to hate doing, fan cams and we lose. I used to hate it.
But that's the one that the opposition fans love the most as well.
But if you look at the average time of the interviews when United won and United lost, hilarious. Adam's like, all right, man. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, what else? You think that? Yeah, love, man. And when it won, brother, please speak to man. What do you want to tell us? What's gonna happen with United
as well? Which is I'm probably in the wrong industry for when people just go over the top for no reason.
Yeah, you can tell.
So when I got someone going mad, and I'm just like, are you trying to go viral? Or trying to just give your opinion in it? Yeah. And sometimes there's be somewhere we just gotta forget it, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah, hear it.
You lose an essence of what it is in its purest form. It's getting
and like you lose the power of them.
It's true.
Because like really fan cam should be something like powerful, like to be able to give fans opinions, especially now.
100%
should be massive. So I think there's different ways you can do it now.
Yeah.
No. We've stopped doing fan cams, but if United win the league, or there's a protest, or there's something like that, we're back.
Of course. Of course.
Live stream.
Yeah.
Live streams. I love live streams. Have you lot seen the Mönchengladbach Bayern live stream? When they do it silently.
And they celebrated and someone's falling over each other in the studio. That was funny. I seen that on TikTok.
They basically watch the game.
And they have to stay
silent. And then Mönchengladbach, I think they won that game as well, like 3-2, maybe even 3-0 or something against Bayern. And then they have to stay silent. But as soon as he got up, he like twisted his ankle and dropped.
And he dropped, another guy dropped over him, and they all celebrated because he was scored. It was amazing. So that was funny.
That's a weird concept, man.
Yeah.
It's silent celebrations.
It's good though. I rate it. Even fan zone. Like you go back to fan zone. I want them to bring that back.
That was iconic.
That was the best story ever.
But I don't think you could now though, man.
You can't.
Because the beauty of that was too random. Now you'd end up obviously. You'd probably be nice to be involved with it and that. You know what I mean? But it'd be like it'd just be two YouTubers.
Yeah, it would be.
I don't think it'd be as.
So who's this guy?
As organic.
Following? Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Actually, that's trure.
What are they bringing to us?
Before it was just two nutters.
Yeah, literally.
Like just two nutters.
Yeah.
Just
shove them. I think the best. You just met 30 minutes ago, and you're already like.
The best one was Arsenal Spurs.
You've never met him in your life.
But you know what? They're watching it on a little screen with no audio. You know.
No, that's mad.
Mental.
Because like I remember at the start of like YouTube, when YouTube started, and well, not when YouTube started, but when this kind of football YouTube kind of started, we got invited to do some stuff like that. And Steve did one with, I think, Redman for Liverpool. And he was buzzing. He was thinking in his head, I'm going to sit in a box set. I think it was at Anfield and be able to watch the game. Like, nah, you're in like a studio with a little screen. You know what I mean? So it's a bit different. Like
you're watching on an iPhone, like the rest
of them. When we do watch alongs, I hate not listening to not the commentators. I don't care about them.
The stadium noise.
I need to hear the noise.
Atmosphere.
Like, what are the crowd saying?
Yeah, it's true still.
Imagine not being able to listen to that last Liverpool game without the stadium noise.
It's true. It's mad. I needed to watch that in Arabic commentary.
No,
that would go mad.
Ahmad, Ahmad,
Ramadan.
They're going on.
Live on commentary, like out of nowhere. That's what I love about the Arabic commentary. The recitation just bang. He's not even came out no game no more.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, them man are so lit. They're so lit.
No, Arab commentators are ill.
They're not normal.
They're goats.
Have you seen the World Cup one? The Russian woman in the stands.
When you see the one, I don't know. He starts serenading her. Oh my god. Yeah, and she's even watching. She's watching it. She's watching it. Saying, what's this guy doing?
Is this you? She just showed him the clip. It's mental.
There's so many funny Arab moments. Anana's penalty. Oh, nah.
Yeah.
These guys are crazy.
Virgil van Maguire.
Virgil van Maguire, Upper Maguire. These guys are hilarious. It's crashing out of Harry for no reason.
Harry gets it hard.
He does, you know. It's too much. It's too much.
I'm guilty of it sometimes because I don't rate him at all. But he gets it hard. Like there's someone in like a politician as well brought him up.
Yeah, and a Nigerian politician.
Oh my days. Yeah.
No,
that's too.
Like economic losses and all that.
And he's talking.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
In another country.
No, in another country.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Harry has dealt with all of this. I don't think it can be denied. I don't mind to rate him as a player, but quite professionally.
Yeah.
Because I remember when
you do rate him as a player.
No, I don't rate him as a player, but he's dealt with it quite professionally. Like even that.
You have to though.
You do, but then that politician came out and then tweeted. I don't know if Harry did something. We got a clean sheet or something, and they interacted with each other on Twitter.
Oh, was it?
They interacted with each other on Twitter, and like, he's like, "I'd invite Dad to Old Trafford." Something like that. I know that's probably PR teams and someone controlling the Twitter, but even still, you see how much he's gone through and the stick he's gone
veins were
through.
popping when he was tweeting that. There was no way.
He's fuming.
No way. You come Old Trafford, I got you tickets.
I'll headbutt you when you come on.
Big up Harry, man. Dead. No, you get me. Anyways, thank you, Adam, for joining us.
Thank you for having me, man. Long time coming.
Yeah, for sure. How did you come across Barra Brothers in general? Was it
I can't
clips?
remember. It was just, I don't know, man. Maybe
Clips,
clips,
probably,
or maybe it was through P40. Were you on P45 before, innit? Yeah. Maybe like
I
it's
put
got
Barra Brothers on
retweet.
P45 as the producer. I said, you know what?
Because I follow Alhad and I follow P45, I think. So maybe it's just like a retweet, and then I just And I'm not gonna lie, I like seeing Asian brothers and like it was mixed race people like do well, bro. Like I like to see, and it makes me feel like I'm at college or at school
with the
or with the lads. You know what I mean? So
that was
I enjoy seeing. So I try and support, man.
No,
but obviously
it,
it's good as well.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And that's something you two bottle up very well. That feeling of being with the lads, genuinely, like all of us have our own podcast. We got STS, the club, all these guys. What you guys do is so unique.
Thank you, brother.
It's so unique and it's fun. Always fun recording.
You're getting invited on again.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm dropping you home, bro. It's alright.
But even you talk about SDS, it's sick, man. Like it's
big up SDS.
sick. You see how well everyone's doing on there as well. Like it's nuts, man.
Consistency as well. Consistency
is important, you know.
Quality.
Someone tweeted the other day.
Roster.
Sorry for interrupting.
It's mad.
I felt like I had to. I felt like I had to. He's speaking too much. But someone tweeted the other day like what Sharky is doing for everyone.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro. Wallah. So big ups to Sharky. Literally everyone on STS.
Everything to what Sharks has done. Still.
Big up STS. But Abs Busquets in the building. Thank you, my boy, for coming through as well.
Appreciate that.
Abs Rodri.
Chill out with that stuff.
Sorry.
Chill out with that stuff.
Adam, what do you think about that? Rodri, he's chatting to Busquets. Obviously, I know they speak Spanish, but I
don't know.
He's chatting.
Thank you.
You know what it is, yeah.
He's trying his luck.
I think Busquets is just different level of player. Like, I think a lot of it is.
I don't remember what he done.
City are just bossing everything at the moment, innit?
Yeah,
I think
but
you could put any
Busquets
player,
fucked
even
us.
like I compare it like with a lot of Man United players that don't do well at United. I feel like with the culture of the club and everything, but City, it's so easy to go and succeed there. I think.
Yeah,
that's not taking anything away from Rodri. I think he's amazing, but he just slots into the system. And I know Barca was all about the system as well. But I just think he's.
I think he just does.
And then you look
so
at what
much.
he did at the international level as well.
Who, Busquets?
Yeah,
true.
He's nuts, man.
Yeah, but
he's got wing mirrors as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
always checking them as well. Always checking.
He reads everything above everyone. He's a bit silkier than people give him credit for.
Yeah, but nothing's obstructing him, bro. Have you seen how he's like this? So he's got full range, bro. He ain't got no shoulders.
No, but
how's your DM not got shoulders, bro?
No, but have you ever seen another defensive midfielder do a 360 outside their box?
No, bro.
But
Defenders do that nowadays, bro.
Or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's the best player in the world. Yeah, forget about everything. Forget about everything else. It can't be done wrong. But
I don't know if is he a DM. I know
he's not,
I just
he's a 8,
kind of
he's a
said
8.
he's a DM, but he
He's
played both, innit?
But he
kind of gets pushed there because we're
we're awful. But he's the best at receiving the ball from the centre house.
The way he was driving with the ball, bro.
Everything he was doing in that Liverpool game, I was just in awe.
No, it's true.
Genuinely, everything he was doing.
He's so good.
He's fake.
Like you man saw the tweets like, Kobe, yeah. I was there, just Kobe.
And he doesn't seem to get to him as well. He doesn't seem to affect him.
It's not phased, yeah.
Bro, how technical secure he is, it doesn't make sense.
Commentate Southgate.
I try to tell you guys. I don't understand what he's doing.
But this is the best England team
He's gonna
witnessed.
wrap it, just like Ericsson.
And if we don't win this Euros, I'll Southgate.
No, chill.
Find security. Yeah, close protection. If we do not win this Euros, it is long.
It's not like there's not other talented countries, but
No,
it's just what he's gonna do with this. He's mismanaging it, bro.
We've got everything, bro. We've literally got everything. If I see Jordan Henderson with his teeth, I hate his teeth. If I see Jordan Henderson on that plane, bro, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, he's gonna
I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, of course he is.
You're gonna see a Phillips or a Henderson
It's
or
mad.
something like that. And people you could even do maybe like a Bellingham, Rice, Foden thing or whatever. You're not gonna see it, man.
No.
Everyone does these dream 11s and that every time. It's not happening.
No,
Forget it.
Yeah.
You don't care about your dreams.
No, it's true still.
Like, where's Foden probably get pushed on the left, which he can do well from there, but he should be. And I
Given
hate
the
that he plays for
keys.
City,
But he should be given the
he's
keys,
nuts, man.
He's not normal, that Foden.
Him and Bellingham in the same England team.
Nah, Foden's fit.
It's crazy.
Someone
I
has
just
to
forgot
make it
about
work,
Bellingham
but
as
yeah.
well. I just forgot
It's
about
mental. But
And then
like,
Rice as well, bro.
Yeah,
And Rice
is moving mad.
Nah,
right
we're
now this
too
season
good.
as well.
We're too good.
but we're not at the same time.
Yeah, Southgate, bro.
Because that's England.
But I
Because
don't know how
imagine
you
back
don't-
then what they were saying.
Mm.
Oh, Gerrard, you got Scholes, you got Lampard. You're saying all these names, but it's England, man. It's
And I think
weird.
people try and be too nice to this thing. Because, I get it. Because before it was complete opposite. It was hostile for any England team.
Yeah.
But they've gone like, we have to be nice now.
Mm.
So they go like, there's no real but you should have beat Italy.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
Running
home.
around, really and truly should have beat Italy. Like, it was a tap.
100%.
That tournament was a
100%.
tap.
They've misinterpreted standards for like, don't speak out and don't ruin the mood of the camp.
Yeah.
And also another thing they've done, I don't know if you noticed, they started treating international tournaments like finishing in the top 4. Oh, look at our progress that we made. We came 4th in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, then we came 2nd in the Euros. It's not a league.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
It's a tournament.
position
Yeah.
It's
we
a
won
high.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
We won
The
penalty.
way
We
they-
won a penalty shootout.
Oh, look at the way that we've scientifically look at our penalties and look how we've improved. It's not top 4 finishes.
true, it's
You
true.
win or you lose in a tournament.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. There's no league format here. You have to win or you're not. You're a failure.
Nice.
And there's none of that. There's no accountability from anyone above Southgate. They're all happy with
And
it.
everyone always goes before the tournament. Oh, no squad's better than us.
Yeah, we have
No
to.
one
Yeah,
from
yeah,
France
we
gets
have
into the England
yeah,
team.
yeah.
That was mad.
Pardon?
That was mad.
Like,
It's
it's mad.
Who was
It's
it?
mad,
Paul
but they're
Merson,
all
innit?
saying.
Yeah, Merce said that. Merce said 2 French
Yeah,
players get into the
nuts,
England
innit?
team. That's
Nah, he's lost it.
Crazy.
You know when I listened to him, bro, I promise
We
you
did
don't
it. I
watch
think
ball.
he was like 5-6, 6-5 to France.
Yeah, 6-5 France is half of it as well. That's
Or
half of
five.
it.
He maybe the other way.
What?
Because I was with 2 England
players.
fans. But yeah.
Players
Like,
again.
Yeah, I
of
think
course.
6-5 to France.
Yeah, probably. But either way, 5-6 was it? But 2. He's lost his head.
He's lost his
He's
mind.
lost his mind, bro. You remember when we watched that Euro final?
Yeah, in Central.
Bro, we watched it in Central, but we couldn't find anywhere to watch it, yeah? So we watched it on this Southgate Wasi, had us on the streets, watching it through someone's window.
oh no,
No,
that's
do
like
you know
back
what
in
it
the
was?
day.
No,
Remember when
bro,
you
it
see
was-
them old films?
Yeah. We were watching
So
it.
we're watching it through a shut
He
window.
didn't show when there's a whole crowd around outside the window.
So we were in the bit where everyone was watching it in Central Trafalgar Square. They had the screen, but we were too far back to even see the screen.
Yeah,
so
we
when
weren't
Luke
even
Shaw
there, yeah.
scored,
Yeah.
the noise travelled to us first.
Yeah,
That's how we knew he scored, because we were all the way far back. So we're like, we can't see anything. We can't get further forward. So let's walk around a bit. Literally, like 2 streets behind us, there was a little alleyway with a pub, and the pub had it on the TV, but it was packed out. So everyone, there was like 300 people outside this pub
In an
Just-
alleyway.
in an alleyway,
Crazy.
just standing watching this, and we watched the penalty
No one
shootout.
paid TV
Bro,
license.
And it was such a, because you know the penalty shootout, it wasn't all bad. Like there was
Pickford
a
had a
point
comeback.
where-
Yeah.
it was a
Pick-
comeback.
Pickford
So
saved
that one, bro,
Jorginho's
we were
penalty.
hugging strangers.
Yeah.
Remember that guy that kept banging the van?
yeah.
Bro, and I
Yeah,
think
them-
he was
them
like
scenes were
Ecuadorian.
wild.
Or,
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. A guy was Colombian. His team's not even in the Euros.
And
And
he
he's on
celebrates.
FaceTime. And there's people back home.
And he's gassed, bro. He's
Like,
gassed.
make it
Banging the
make
thing.
sense.
This is like he's hugging strangers. Like it was actually a nice moment. But then 3 black players missed.
Yeah.
And we were like,
No, we rushed home.
we need to get out of here because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
we don't,
yeah,
Because
yeah.
we
surrounded
can catch heat. They just
100%.
Yeah.
the skin tones.
And you know this is the okay and not okay.
Yeah,
You see that one?
yeah.
Okay and not.
we don't know where we are. We don't know where
Start getting asked, you know when man go, where you from?
we are.
No, but where you really from? Like, wait, what?
Rushed.
I
mental.
ran home.
Mental.
Saka missed. I'm there. I'm
Man.
at the station. You hear my Oyster card. But listen, on the topic of managers, Southgate, etc. We thought today.
Oh, transition. Oh,
He's good at that.
you're
He's good at that.
getting
He's
good.
amazing at it. He's amazing. at it.
You are getting good, aren't ya?
Segway.
Woo!
Good one.
Smooth.
Comes naturally. You get me.
All right. All
We
right.
thought, since we've got United fans on anyway, since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, well, yeah, he's Milan. He's not even in the country.
No, I'll be Man United today.
All right, thank you.
Woo!
We don't do that, bro.
Sorry.
No United fan of all time has done that.
Since Sir Alex retired, we've had a very topsy-turvy period of time.
Safe
of
to
about
say.
10, 11 years. So we thought, we've had about 5 or 6 managers, we'll get into it. Let's rank, let's talk about them, let's talk about their tenure at Manchester United, and let's rank them from best to worst. How's that sound?
I already know who my best is, and you're gonna be surprised.
I already know who my best is, and you're gonna be surprised.
Yeah. I think I hope we might be on the same way.
Don't say it.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, don't say it.
Might
Don't
be
say it.
honest.
I don't
If
think
your
so.
best is the same as my best,
I hope it's not.
then
But
the comments are gonna
I
kill
don't
us.
know
But
about
okay.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Wait,
I'm on mission.
Wait, can we say our best on it? Or you talking worst or best?
We'll start. No, we'll go one by one and
From-
blind rank. How about
Oh.
that?
Oh, I want to see our best.
So we'll
all at
start
the
with
same time.
Moyes, and then etc. etc. But speaking, I want to stay on the topic of managers as well.
Alright, cool.
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
He's got a documentary coming out,
I can't
Oh,
wait.
next year, I can't wait.
bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be
you know that's
amazing
gonna
stuff.
like
Elite.
not even
Next
in
year, right?
football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2025. I've
2025.
seen it. Yeah.
That's gonna be the best thing to ever touch.
Yeah, if you wanted a manager to have one, it's him
Mm.
because he's showcase. But it'd be interesting to see what time frame it covers though,
Yeah.
as well, because if it's that Inter era and when it was Jose against
Yeah.
the media, even the Real Madrid kind of.
Yeah.
And that's
Chelsea.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. That as
Chelsea to Inter to Madrid. If they covered that, we're laughing.
Hope it's everything.
No, but
We're
genuinely,
laughing.
he's got the best storyline of any manager of all time.
well. But then I hope they don't botch it like Rooney's and that.
But it's the producer who done Beckham's.
I
That was a good one.
Did you
I
like
was
Beckham?
disappointed. I liked it because Beckham's my
Beckham,
my
yeah.
idol. Like,
But
he's
you lived
number
it,
one.
so
Yeah, you lived
we
Beckham.
didn't live it like
So
that.
I
man.
felt like they didn't show how good of a footballer he actually was.
Yeah.
Because he should have won the Ballon d'Or in '99, and he finished second to Rivaldo. We knocked Rivaldo out in the group.
Rivaldo's
Like, you know what I mean?
You need to stop
You
saying
say
it
Ronaldo
every
is
time.
dead.
you
Dead.
hear
He's
it.
not
he's
dead.
not dead.
He wasn't. He shouldn't have won the Ballon d'Or then.
Nah, but he looks
And then he
malnourished.
finished second again. Like,
Yeah.
that's
That's
not many
two
English
podiums,
players do. I know
bro.
you
Yeah.
had Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or, and that, but serious stuff.
Nah,
Yeah,
Bex was a
No, that's
baller.
true. Yeah, I think they tried
I
to
wish I'd
appeal more
seen
to
more of
like
Bex.
the mainstream, the story.
Celebrity.
Yeah,
Beckham.
celebrity status rather than as a footballer.
Mm.
But I wanted to see as a footballer because I just remember growing up, everyone's talking about this Beckham guy, but obviously with me, like he's just moved to Madrid. I'm like, cool. He used to play for United. I like him, but I didn't really watch him play. Unfortunately, they didn't show too
That
much.
broke my
But
heart,
I
that
wish I watched him play properly in his
No,
prime.
of course.
You know, after that transfer, no transfer hurt me ever again.
Was that the worst for you ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I had
Talk us through
curtains
that.
and everything.
Yeah.
Like curtains, Beckham shirts, like, just get every gift I'd get would have Beckham related to it or something like that. Like, I loved that guy, man. And when he left, I used to think, nah, it's not happening. It can't happen.
Yeah.
And there used to always be discussions about his contract and his image rights and all this. And I used to think, eventually it'd be sorted in it, like Roy Keane's. Then when he left, I was just heartbroken, man. And Ronaldo's kind of
That
hurt
was the
me,
one.
but
For me. Yeah, that was the one for
I
me.
always expected it,
Yeah.
especially after 08. And then he stayed for a year. So it was
Yeah.
kind of like... it
After
hurt less.
06 for me as well, the World Cup, I was like this. I don't know, man. When he winked and everyone turned
No,
against
I
him.
love that.
I
Because
felt
you know what?
like he
I
was
grew
gonna
up
shit
with
on
shithouser,
that
innit?
when
Proper
Beckham got it.
shithouser.
I'm showing my age now, innit?
Yeah.
But when Beckham got it in '98, I was
Yeah.
9 years old. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But I lived through the best era of football,
No, you
so I'm
did.
all right with that.
You absolutely did.
And so when he got that from the England fans, like I don't really support England anymore, and that, innit?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it comes down to that treatment was nuts, you know.
Yeah.
At every stadium, there was also a point because Phil Neville messed up in 2000. He gave the penalty away, and that. Then England went out. And there was a point where even like the whole of Wembley were chanting "Stand up if you hate Man United" and that. And it's like I can't run with that.
Fucking hell.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
just,
always United over England still.
Yeah, Hondo.
always
Yeah,
United
no,
over
England
England
secondary.
still.
England was third for me. Italy was even before England. For a
You like the
period of
Italian
time.
national team more than?
Well, I supported Italy when I was
For
kid.
real?
Yeah, I supported
Why?
Italy. My brother-in-law supported Italy.
Oh, we
Okay.
scored bare
Yeah.
man. But I think that comes
Middle
from football
Easterns.
Italia days, isn't it?
Yeah. But Middle Easterns in general, like if you go to the Middle East, back in them days anyway, all AC Milan.
Mali's
or like,
too still.
Yeah.
All the
So
Mali
it
uncles
makes
love
sense.
Italian.
Yeah.
You need to chill out.
But it makes
But
sense.
brother, you were born here,
Ah,
so get a grip.
yeah, but Middle Eastern, where he supported his brother-in-law.
Yeah, because I was
That's
a youth.
crazy.
That's true. He looked like Totti though, so I have to give it to him.
Another one.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
It's about
Mourinho?
Jose.
Yeah, we're talking about Mourinho. What was I saying? Yeah, I think in football, he's the guy that I'd want to see a documentary on. I think he's got the best, like you said, the best story. A guy who didn't have a footballing background, anyways, like playing, anyways,
Yeah.
like too tough
Yeah.
to take over at Porto, young, whatever.
Yeah.
win everything there is to win there, then come to England, dominate England like he did.
Yeah.
Go to Italy, dominate Italy like he dominate the world of football.
Yeah.
Then Madrid, and not even that. Like Guardiola's done that, but he didn't have the personality to match. With Mourinho, the personality, the charisma, like, bro, genuinely, I can watch him
He
speak.
also had downs as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there was a lot of downs for him where Pep, it's just been, I won everything at Barca, won everything at Bayern, won everything at City.
Yeah, like grow up in it, get a grip. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's a bit like,
it's not a relatable
like
story.
With him,
Yeah,
it's
it's
that
not relatable,
roller coaster of, and even like
Mm.
maybe him doubting whether he could still do it and stuff after getting sacked and that. Because he was hurt by that Chelsea sacking.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Even if that Barcelona phase early on in his coaching, the fact that he wanted the job before Pep
They didn't want him.
and they didn't want him, and then it almost felt like he said, "My life's aim now is to try and
Just to
destroy Barcelona."
Yeah.
And that Inter Milan Barcelona game when they actually ended up doing it and winning it, that story in itself is the maddest thing.
That
You know, the Real
celebration,
Madrid
celebration
season,
shows
the
everything.
Real
as well.
Madrid
Yeah,
Barca
mad.
season when
Bro,
they won the
that
league.
you know that
the
I don't think
rivalry he created.
no,
there.
but I don't think in football we'll ever witness
No,
something.
no.
Not even Pep, Mourinho, but then Ronaldo, Messi, and the fact that it's Barca, Madrid. Like historically,
Bro.
that's already huge.
Yeah.
You add those factors to it, bro.
Jose
I
Pep.
don't think we'll ever see anything like that again.
He made
That
them
was-
hate
Make a
each other.
documentary just on that season.
They have to.
Facts.
They have to. Have they?
No, they could. Like,
It's
a
they
story
have
in itself.
Mourinho,
They have
Pep
to.
and all
Yeah.
that.
Game by game, I would watch that over and over, bro. That would be amazing, man.
He made them hate each other.
Yeah.
They're going to Spain.
Pep
He made him take a sabbatical.
Pep left,
Genuinely,
Yeah.
the man said,
Man said, I don't
I
want
can't
it.
deal with this no
He
more.
tried
I don't
blame.
want
He
it.
tried blame Jose for the hair loss.
Mate,
He said, brother,
that was on the way.
the yacht was
Yeah,
got
bro,
his
someone tell him already,
bin
that was on the
coming.
way,
Jose
man.
used to take shots at him, innit?
Yeah.
Say like, man, that you can tell his stresses and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always talked to him. Always talked about that.
And he
Do you know when his head
became
went?
bold at United.
He did. He did.
That's what you knew he was
It
finished.
was done. That was it, done.
No, that
That's
needs
so
to be
true.
studied.
No.
The beginning picture and the end picture.
That reminds me of Jose
managers,
Conte. Do you remember Jose? Was it Conte when he was at United?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Hey, when we talk about
the
the
chant we were singing about Conte as well,
Yeah.
about his wig and stuff like that.
The match fixing, the
Yeah,
wig.
Oh yeah.
Jose didn't hold back with these
Yeah,
man.
he did. He went in.
Nah, he's crazy.
Because
He's crazy.
once someone he feels like someone disrespects him,
Yeah.
the shackles are off with Jose, and he puts 2 feet in, and then
He don't care no
and he's
more.
got a way with words where he can just nail someone.
It's
They're
true.
done. They're done.
You don't want to go into
And
beef.
survived Conte. Survived that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised he did.
Actually, no, he's got good character to be.
Conte used to come to my when I used to work at Vodafone. His family used to come to my store. Really and truly, I should have fucked up their contracts, but I didn't. But yeah, his family used to come. Bro, I think his son looks just like him, bro. Just like same trim. Imagine going to the barbers and showing them a picture of their
Same
dad.
wig. Not even a trim. It's a wig.
Yeah. Same
Same
wig.
wig.
It's mad. Yeah.
Sharing and that.
Yeah, that's mental.
That's
Anyways,
hilarious.
we'll get into the episode. But before we do, thank you to our sponsors over at Ripple.
Yes, sir.
If you guys don't already know, Ripple is the better alternative to all your addictions when it comes to all your habits, not even addictions, all your habits when it comes to anything smoking related. Whether it be cigarettes, cigars, if you're not into that, you rich youths, shisha, vapes, any kind of disgusting, filthy stuff.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Ripple. They also do an incense line as well. So even if you don't want to smoke, you just want to make your house smell nice, just do that as well. It's zero tobacco, zero nicotine, natural flavors, tested in the UK, all that good stuff. And of course, by supporting Ripple, by supporting Ripple, you support us. We're able to release weekly. Thank you to Ripple, or thanks to Ripple. And make sure you check out the link in the description. It's Barra Brothers for 15% off plus free shipping. Like we always say, it's 2024. And it's still the early stages of 2024. Why are you smiling, brother? So I'll rap you, know.
Because you're doing well. You're doing well. He was on a roll, and I didn't want to look at him. The second I look at him, he stops.
Nah, because it's the smirk, innit? It's the early stages of 2024. If you're trying to, still on your New Year's resolutions, or you want to support your friend or family member, just click the link in the bio. Don't be wet. Barra Brothers 15% off. Okay.
Well done, man.
Yeah, you
That
like
was
that
good,
one?
that was good.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
Thank you, bro.
That was
Also subscribe. Adam said if you don't subscribe to Barra Brothers and we don't get to 10k by July, then he's never coming back on, and I'm not coming back on as well.
I did him though.
Yeah, he's not coming back
he's
on.
not
as well.
coming back,
No, but Adam said it as well.
Oh, cool.
Abs, you on it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, come.
No one wants to watch me, man.
Just you what you want.
Just you by yourself.
By yourself.
With 4 mics.
If you don't want to watch it,
Run into the
I don't want to outside.
an AC Milan Arsenal draft on his ones. That's the worst thing I've ever
No,
heard.
that's alright.
If you don't want to see that, don't get us to 10k.
That's
innit?
alright.
But anyways, we'll start off. I think.
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
go on,
wait.
go on.
Turkish football.
Oh my.
kicked off again, innit?
Wait, did you see, bro?
I seen it.
So I didn't know that clip was Batshuayi though.
It was Batshuayi did the
No,
backhand.
that's
the
crazy.
roundhouse
No,
kick.
that's crazy.
Come
That's
back to
crazy.
Crazy.
No, that's
Yeah,
mad.
that was
that
nuts.
move
Because
was
there's a way to
mental.
attack a fan, and then there's like, you know what?
But you know what's funny, bro? From the way the fans running, he's not going towards.
Yeah.
Man.
He wasn't even trying to attack. That was just a
I think a
bullet.
lot of these players, yeah, I've been holding so many times they want to bang a fan out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That, he just
And
saw
that
an
when that
opportunity.
happens, it's like, yes,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is my,
yeah.
like, I can. This
No.
is self-defense time, innit?
No.
I can
But you
go
can
in.
see him in the video. He's
His winning back kick is
no,
wild.
That's crazy.
Nah, he saw Vieira do it last season. He said, "Yeah, I'm on
Yeah.
that, wallah."
But what's the
Was it
player?
last
Who's
season?
the player that like
Oh,
proper
the
banged
double
him?
barrel name. Yeah, no.
He banged him, and
No,
then one
no.
other guy came and
That was
kicked him in the
Thor.
head.
That was Thor, bro. That
Thor,
was,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He charged up.
Yeah.
He done one
Yeah.
It was a Superman
step
punch.
and knocked his Turkishness. that guy is Cypriot now. Bro.
The guy is Cypriot
You know what
now.
man that is? He flew back, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
he's got strength. What was it? Fenerbahce.
Trabzonspor.
Trabzon,
Trabzonspor,
Fenerbahce.
Bright Osayi Samuel, that's his name.
Yeah, and did you
Osayi
see the
Samuel.
video of the like
The
directors and
directors?
stuff? Yeah, and the team. He threw like a cup of something, or that was
Nah.
glass that hit a fan in the head.
God.
They were like
damn.
shouting at him, and he just threw
Nah.
something, and then you can see the guy going,
He'll be
Is
the
it-
one
is
that
it
gets
bleeding?
done.
You say Fergie was there?
"It's crazy, bro." Straight down, look at that. He looks like him as well.
That's crazy.
But yeah, Turkish football.
Nah,
is
it's,
the
and the
best
thing is,
ever.
it's always violence
Ever.
on the pitch,
Yeah.
but it's when football's not being played.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's the best, like, on-pitch entertainment that's not footballing related. Because even last season, bro, how's the ref getting banged?
That was nuts.
Or was it this season?
That was this
I think it was
season.
this season earlier.
Nah,
this season.
Been long,
nah.
innit?
Turkish football after the 90th minute is the best thing. Or
Was
before
it-
kickoff.
Where was it when the guy come on with the gun? Wasn't that in Turkey? as
Yeah,
well?
no, that was
Like
Greece.
the owner.
That was Greece. That was
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Olympiakos
yeah.
or
Yeah.
Panathinaikos, whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, strapped in it onto
Yeah.
the pitch.
He just came on.
Mental.
That's nuts.
That's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
Nah,
He's
they're
on
too
badness.
fucked, man.
That was Greece. But then them two, because I think they got beef as well.
Yeah, they
them
got
two.
beef as well,
I
yeah.
think they're trying to see who's more crazy than the other one.
Yeah,
They're
it's bad.
probably mad at me for just confusing them two right now.
Bro, you know what's mad?
fine.
Istanbul, obviously, it's not the capital, but it's the main, like, biggest city there, or the main city. Bro, do you know how many teams they got?
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah.
mad, and they're all good.
Yeah.
They're all
Besiktas?
good. Like, it's not like Fulham and then Chelsea. It's not
Yeah.
like Arsenal and then West, or whatever, innit?
Mm.
They're all competing for the top spot.
Mm.
Chill on the hammers, though, innit? The West Ham fans are going to you for that.
Speaking of West Ham,
Yeah.
David Moyes.
Oh, transition.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Ah, bro.
Wow.
Could have said that slowly, but you were too excited.
Yeah, you actually sold that. He was
so excited.
Baiting
You
him
could have
out,
done it
baiting
well.
him out, yeah.
Read that.
Surprising.
Speaking of him, David Moyes.
Read it. I fumbled.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
God.
joking. We'll start off, obviously, Fergie retiring. Probably the worst day of my life. I've had family members pass, innit?
Yeah.
But that's probably up there as well.
Yeah,
I remember seeing the tweet, because obviously it got leaked, didn't it? That he was retiring, and I was like, nah, there's no way. I remember tweeting, like, boys, don't worry, Fergie just messaged me, he's not retiring, blah blah.
So you were like that back then as well?
Yeah, back
You
then.
joke,
wallah.
man.
Yeah.
You joke.
Love. Next day, official statement, comunicado oficial from Man United. Fergie's gone. I said,
Sad days.
raw. Worst day of my life.
But you know what? It was a sad day, but also because we were so deluded, yeah. Especially like at the end when he was on the pitch going, your job now is to stand by your manager, and you're like, yo,
Facts.
we beat Swansea 4-1 opening day of the season. Welbeck scoring 2. You're thinking, we're just gonna carry on.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna. Like I was a bit deluded by that. I remember my dad saying to me at the Swansea game, like, now you're gonna know, you're gonna know how it feels to be a real football fan. Like after then, it was the truest words I've ever spoken.
That's the realness.
That's a crazy.
I would
That's
have
a crazy.
switched to tennis right
Yeah.
there and then.
If you knew it was
on
coming.
a high.
Yeah, I swear
trust.
down, I would have switched. Yeah, so what did you lot think about the appointment in general, in the first place? Because obviously at the time, I don't think Pep was Pep in a job?
Pep, no, Fergie went to see Pep in New York, innit?
Yeah.
He wasn't in a job.
And
Yeah,
Pep
so
was
like
still on his sabbatical.
Yeah.
And so
Mourinho was in a job. But there was a few candidates that were...
But Mourinho, no, Mourinho wanted it.
Yeah.
I've heard a story that Mourinho was in an interview. If this is true or not, I don't know. But
Mourinho, can you
I've heard it a lot of times.
Yeah, there's no report.
That he was in an interview, can't remember with who, and then his agent or something's knocked on the door and gone, yo, David Moyes has got the job or whatever. Like he's
I've
taking
heard
him
that.
out.
I've heard that.
And then when Mourinho's
heard
coming, it's like he's just been crying. Like he wanted that. He wanted that. And arguably, if he gets the job, then he's probably a lot more successful as Man United. Man.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
helps his career a lot as well.
Yeah. But at the time, after what happened, obviously, cool. So David Moyes gets the job, as you mentioned. It started off okay. We won the Community Shield as well against Wigan, huge win. I remember that game. Obviously, we beat Swansea.
Wigan beat City in the year before, was it?
Was it Ben Watson?
Yeah. And then after that, everything just kind of downward spiral.
Downward spiral.
But obviously, we see what he's doing now with West Ham, which is again kind of on and off. Last year he won a European trophy. This season they look decent. They've had their moments. Do you think the structure of the club at the time, because obviously David Gill leaving at the exact same time, obviously didn't help him. Looking back at it now, do you feel like we done David Moyes wrong? And obviously looking back at the managers we've had since, like some people argue, was our style of football back then, was it as bad as it's been in previous years? Like, what's your whole outlook on it now that time has passed?
David Moyes is not a modern day manager. I don't think he's a manager that he shouldn't have. For me, I don't think he should have got the United job. Obviously, he did in the end, and like Adam was saying, when Fergie says get behind your gaffer, we're all thinking, all right, look at the dynasty. He had at Everton.
Remember the banner, the chosen one.
Oh my God, we were just all obviously delusional at the time. But looking back at it now, what happened to him after United, failing at a job like that is going to affect the manager's career. But even with the successes he's had with West Ham, there's a batch of West Ham fans I don't want him to be West Ham manager, regardless of him doing well in the Europa League or winning the Conference League last year. It's just his style of. I remember he went to Sociedad. He went to Spain and gave Spain a goal, and that didn't work out for him as well. Bro, he was a Sociedad manager.
There used to be videos of me eating popcorn and that in the stand.
Crazy, bro. For me,
it's better than Tony Adams.
Yeah, Sunderland.
Tony Adams as well. Oh my God, he was at Sunderland as well.
He went to Sunderland, didn't he?
Oh my
bro,
God.
David Moyes was never going to work out at Manchester United. But to your point, something that even Sir Jim said recently about the environment of the club not being right for all the managers, I think there's truth in that.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think he made a lot of mistakes as well, though, man.
Yeah.
And first of all, I think he didn't even get interviewed for the job. That's a problem.
That's a mad thing.
Like, you know, if someone goes, "You've got the job," it's like, all right, shit, now I've got to take over after Fergie. Like, he didn't even kind of, you know, if he has to argue for the job and even decide if he wants it or not. I don't even think he went through that process. And then he comes in. He was look, managers want to bring in their own staff and stuff, but he was he had good staff. Rennie Moodenstein was there. Like, he could have kept a few of those around,
100%.
kind of keep the ship together.
Yeah,
so
at least adaptation period.
Too much. Then he didn't realize how big the job was. There's a story of him going. He went to Australia on pre-season tour.
I remember that.
And I think like a year before, he went with Everton, and so he was like, "We're gonna go run down the beach and that." And then when he went there with United, you know, like team training, run up and down the beach.
Thinking? It's United.
Anyway, took United now.
Rio Ferdinand, mate.
Come here, mate. Is it Rio? No chance. Is it Rio on my base?
You can't. Come here.
Like, that's a small thing, but you don't realise how big the job is.
No one in shouting Leon Osman. Leon Osman, come here.
No one cares.
Maybe Tim Cahill.
That's true.
Maybe he got it. But yeah, it's like you didn't realise the size of the job. Then, like, there was issues with training and all sorts. I just don't think he could deal with the big players.
The isolation of the big players as well, and how he made them feel.
Vidic
left. Everyone
that disappointed me, you know, with Vidic.
Yeah.
He was our captain, man. He didn't have to leave like that.
Yeah, it's true.
But
and even like,
I just remember the Nemanja chant when he was doing his speech at the end.
Yeah, I felt a little bit sad about that though, because we were in the middle of our worst season.
Yeah,
we've give you this career. Obviously, he's played some behind it as well. But like, should have stuck it out.
Come on, man.
But then I think it shows you how bad things have got.
If he felt that he had to leave, then there had to have been something mad for him to leave, bro.
No, but wasn't coming back to, you know, he didn't kind of understand the stature of Man United or the job that he was taking on. I saw Rio said that he was showing him videos of
Jagielka. I think that has been. I think he has said that's a myth.
Debunked.
But the worst things, like where people just walk off the training pitch because we'd focus on. Like, I'm just pulling a name out. We're playing West Brom. And we spend 2 hours focusing on West Brom. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Why don't we just focus on what we're going to do?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of that. Like, and also, you're replacing Fergie. Like, Robin Van Persie's there, still shell-shocked that Fergie's left. Like, he expected free. There's a lot of players that would have been like, you know, you're not my dad. Who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Like, who are you telling to do? Like,
it's an almost impossible job to take on, let's be honest.
But it's almost the worst choice. It's also the worst choice to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think Mourinho comes in at that point and he goes, "Oh, you like won the league last year. All right, we're gonna do it again."
Yeah.
and they go, all right, cool.
It's the thing. It's what
The
you
style of play might be different, but
Yeah.
he's going to make us win the league.
If Jose came in at 04-05 and told a team that hadn't won the league, we're going to win the league on this day.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Jose can do that with a Chelsea
Yeah.
team, you don't think you could come to a United team who had experience winning?
Would you say that appointment after Fergie was the kind of butterfly effect to like now, as in how bad stuff went? Like, do you think it would have gotten better a lot earlier if you made the
shows
right
a lot of the
appointment?
problems, you know, like the first two signings, who are they? Mata and Fellaini.
Fellaini, yeah.
Fellaini on
Tell me
deadline
what
day.
style you want to play with those two signings.
Fellaini on deadline.
That-
'Cause none of them make sense.
Listen to
Yeah.
listen to the two
It
names:
doesn't make sense.
Juan Mata and Marouane Fellaini. Technical
What
player.
are we trying to play?
Yeah.
What are we doing then? You tell me
And he
how do you
played
decide that?
Fellaini DM. I'll never forget when Fellaini took the ball
Jose, I think, played him a bit
and,
further.
and was driving up the pitch. Why is he on the sidelines now? I'll never forget that. Wallahi, bro.
There's a game at Everton, we were winning 1-0. And I remember he was coming on as a sub in like the 85th minute. And this was when he had some good moments.
Of course he did. He actually did.
There's a picture of me celebrating on the picture of him.
I remember
West.
was
Funny, bro.
I
West
remember
Brom or
it.
Palace?
Well,
Oh, Palace,
Palace,
yeah.
Palace away, innit? I remember.
Was that Matic? When Matic scored that screamer?
No,
No, it wasn't that
it
game.
was when Fellaini scored.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I remember like we played Everton at Goodison Park, and he was warming up, and I just remember thinking,
Yeah.
and he gave a penalty away like 2 minutes later,
Oh, man.
and he just kind of epitomised everything.
Yeah, it was
Like, that was
terrible.
going wrong,
35 mil at the time as well.
And we could have got him
How
for
much?
25 like
Yeah.
2 weeks earlier.
That was
Like again, like shows you the problems with Man United.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
And we had Tony Cruz wrapped up, and
Fab-
Moy said
Thiago.
no.
Thiago
He
as
said
well.
no.
Moy said no.
Yeah.
No, Van Gaal said no to Thiago. I think was it Van Gaal?
No, wasn't it Thiago under Moyes where
Was it
he
just
went?
my-
He went to the under something World Cup.
Maybe
He might have been
you're
Euros
right.
or
Thiago,
something,
yeah,
and
might-
De
yeah.
Gea
Maybe
wrote
you're
on
right.
his ball, "We'll see you at Manchester."
In my memory, that was a
I
little
was
bit
gonna
later. you know.
kill someone, bro.
In my memory, that
Thiago,
was a little bit
Fabregas.
later.
Fabregas, I think. Was
So he
mine as
said
well.
I
no.
know
He said
Fabregas.
no to these players, but he said Fellaini. Let me get some of
Fellaini,
that.
Yeah, he wants Fellaini and Leighton Baines, remember?
Yeah,
And we
that's
made a
what I'm
bid
saying.
of like 20 million for both.
Yeah, he wanted Everett
Like,
out of the club.
what?
Yeah.
What you just mentioned about getting Fellaini earlier, we could literally see in Anthony.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at the issues in being run as a football club
10 years
from
later.
the first day
Yeah.
into what is just now.
Yeah.
And he's again panicked.
Yeah.
Panicked on deadline.
Yeah, I think his main thing obviously is the fact that number one, again, coming from like a mid-table-ish, overachieving type club to Manchester United, but number two, obviously, like, yeah, it's just the mindset. But replacing Sir Alex, like maybe if he had come later down the line, I still don't think he would have succeeded, but maybe he wouldn't have done as bad, and maybe the players would have looked at him in a different light. Like, okay, maybe we've gone down this route,
Yeah.
we've gone down that route. Let's try you. But
I just don't. Sometimes when you listen to a manager, it's like,
no,
that's not
Don't
it,
move
bro.
me. You don't
Like,
move
There's
me.
a quote
you ain't
till
a
now.
Man United
Yeah,
manager.
you don't
there's
move,
a
man.
quote till now. Oh, I remember when we played against Liverpool or something. He said something mad, but there's a quote till now.
Yeah, he said
We
it
aspire
the
to be like
favourites.
City.
Yeah,
That's
what he
that.
said.
That's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Exactly what he said.
I'll kill
That's
him.
the one that
We
kills me.
aspire to be like City.
No, he said we need to improve in a number of different areas.
Defending.
Defending, passing, and shooting.
So that
Everything.
Everything.
That means rap.
Forget the club.
Who are his scouts and analysts?
Why are the
What
coaches
are they
do?
telling you?
Also, you don't need to coach Man United players how to shoot.
Yeah.
They get there knowing how to shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep them happy. You
Moyes
should
there.
be all right.
Do you
Yeah.
think,
Another-
sorry,
No, go
but
on.
do you think that's like similar to how you talk about Unai Emery, and you say that he's got his cap that Villa
Thank you for
teams
that.
like Villa
But
and
Emery's
Sevilla.
Different league, but yeah, it's the same.
No,
No,
but I
no,
mean,
I
yeah,
was
but
gonna- I
like
was gonna-
there's
I was
certain
gonna-
teams that these managers they do well
Yeah,
at.
I was
but-
gonna come on to that actually.
Hmm.
Do you feel like a manager of his ilk?
Oh,
yeah?
go on then.
Yeah, you like that one?
I'll do it. I'll
That's
do
a
it.
crazy one.
Big words, short but big. Of his ilk needs to have a
Behave.
needs to have
Behave.
needs to have a stepping stone in their career, i.e., Tottenham. Do you get me? Like that
Yeah.
type of
Yeah.
Everton, Tottenham, United,
Okay.
or Aston Villa,
Players the same, by the way.
United. Yeah.
Players the same, by
yes,
the way.
Yeah.
If you're going from a media club, unless obviously you're just a generational player,
Yeah.
if you go from media club to United, you have to know, and I hear even foreign managers say it a lot, the weight of the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
The weight of that shirt is mad because it means everything. It means the media attention you're gonna get. Your life's gonna change. Your family is gonna change. Everything around is gonna change. The money's changing. Everything's changing. How do you deal with that?
Finding a new brother,
A
that's
lot-
crazy.
Well, you might start finding new bros out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They start ringing you, bro. What? I heard you got a new
Yeah.
contract. You know what I'm saying? I'm your brother all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Mental. These are the kind of things that will happen to you. How do you deal with that
No, it's true.
alongside being good on a football pitch?
And it's also your every performance you have. There's some players that get away with some dodgy performances, but now you're a Man United player, you ain't getting away with that.
Very
Or you're
much.
gonna get mean.
Yeah,
you could score a hat trick that day, but if you did something stupid, you're getting mean.
Spotlight.
And players nowadays, you'd like to think, back in the day, they just go, all right, I'm not going to pick up a newspaper. Nowadays, you can't
hide from it,
everyone's on their phone. So you're going to do by a 3210. trying to avoid everything. Like, it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
So, yeah, the pressure at Man United is huge. But I don't know if you always need a stepping stone, though. Because some people just have it in it.
That's true.
Like
that's
some
the
people
caveat. That's
like,
the caveat.
it's, like, if you look at Garnacho, Kobe Mainoo, they just have it.
Mm.
They don't feel the weight of the shirt.
But again, they've kind of been processed or like it's come gradually from the academy. So it's kind of like they've been taught a lot. But when you're going Everton, Manchester United, like you're the second biggest club in your city to now the biggest club in the world.
And what you definitely need is a structure around you. Like, because now if you're just got all the keys, and you got this big palace and you just come from Everton. It's like, yo, what am I going to do now? Whereas if you've got that support structure around you, that's why I think Ten Hag's struggling a bit at times. He hasn't got that.
But I will get onto him as well. But one thing about him is like he kind of had a little bit with Ranić, but we'll get onto that. And he said no.
Opportunity, you mean?
Yeah, he had the opportunity there, and he kind of said no, I don't want you.
It's different between being given the opportunity to pick your boss and having a boss when you walk in through the door. And also another thing about Moyes as well. David Gill leaving. It's about the replacement of that being more appropriate because Ed Woodward has done damage to this club.
What a terrible name as well,
and
man.
he's all horrible.
Again, that summer, I remember when he left Australia. And he said, I got to leave for urgent business, transfer business or something. And we thought, Fabregas is coming. Like I think that's who it was at the time. Or Tony Cruz has done like,
he had an Amazon parcel at home.
No,
he said he tried.
Amazon parcel.
He disappeared, bro.
Press release out.
He disappeared for like 3 months.
He's wet,
He's
man.
nuts.
But these kind of, this is what I'm saying. So if David Gill is replaced by someone superior or of the same kind of level, then Moyes doesn't succeed. By the way, I don't think there's a universe in which Moyes succeeded. But it's about making it as easy as possible for a manager to survive.
And he very easily, like, it went bad. It didn't have to be that bad.
No.
He could have, because he's not an awful man. He could have got like Champions League at least.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, with
and
the
no
team
trophies.
but he just made some decisions that just.
I remember you interviewed a Olympiacos fan after I think we beat them. No, they beat us first leg. No. They beat us first leg. Then we came back and beat them. Ronald and Percy. You interviewed him outside Old Trafford. And you think, what do you think about David Moyes? Do you think he's going to be like a long-term manager? He goes, yep, long term, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He
was right as well. He was right as well.
Brilliant. I didn't find that clip. That's class.
All right, but okay. Looking back at it now, so what?
Are we including Rangnick and Giggs in that?
No, so not Giggs, but I'll give Ranić because he had a long.
Give it Giggs at end of season.
Giggs, how many games did he have?
4
games. And he played in
1, 2, draw 1, last one.
And he
Ranić,
played in
I think we give
one of them or 2 of them. He came on.
He played in the last one.
In the last one, didn't it?
He never played in the first 3.
Bro,
okay, he played with the last one.
He came out in the suit and that.
Yeah. You remember the free kick?
He looked the piece.
Because he was the only player to score in every single Premier League season.
Yeah.
And he had a free kick, like 35 yards out or whatever. Curled it around the corner and then keeper just got a tip to it.
Yeah, I remember that now.
He didn't score.
Did you win that?
Yeah, we won that game.
What was the score?
Oh, God knows, man.
If it was like 4-5-0, that keeper's a prick.
No,
you should go let in
comfortably, bro.
Yeah, you got
his last game was Southampton away.
Yeah, away.
Matt scored.
It was the last home game. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Norwich at home, but I can't remember. But yeah, I think we'll include Ranić because he's had he had a long spell.
Is that fair to Ralph?
We don't have to,
but we can do it.
No, we don't have to. If you don't want to include, so it's either 6 managers or 5. With Ranić is 6. Without Ranić is 5. Permanent managers.
There was some drama there, so I don't want to talk
without
about
Ranić. But we can talk about it.
We can talk about him.
Yeah,
because you wanted to talk about him in relation to Ten Hag anyway.
Yeah. So we can bring him up there as well. But also his football, because I was watching. This is the first time I've watched a compilation of a manager. Yeah. Gegen Master, Godfather of the
teacher,
Gegenpress.
the teacher.
Oh my God, we Gegenpressed for 15 minutes against Leeds in his first game at home. We ran out of breath for the rest of the season.
I think we beat Palace 1-0 as well, and for 45 minutes you're like, yo, we look like a nigga.
Something's going on here. What was that? 4-2-2-2.
Yeah.
2 wide tens. Do me a favour. Ralph. Yeah, Bruno and Sancho there. I thought it was the truth.
He was supposed to be Milan manager.
I remember.
Was he actually?
He was actually going to be Milan's manager.
During lockdown, innit?
Yeah. During lockdown, I think he was going to replace Pioli. And I was gassed because I saw all of this mastermind stuff, tactics and all of that. And he wasn't a manager, right? He was like a...
he was like a head
director
of
technical.
Yeah, he was overseer of the whole Red Bull kind of group kind of thing.
And then it didn't work out and I was angry about it. And then I saw United.
bullet dodged. Then again, he's
No,
still
but I'm still
Purely still meaty. Purely still meaty.
And you know what? It's just not. That wasn't his job, innit? He come in at a difficult.
not a
It's
coach.
nuts. Shows you how mad United are. We brought in a director of football, and that's why I think Ten Hag would, because he wasn't in that position.
Yeah.
He would have just been an extra voice in Ten Hag's room.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't have been holding any authority or anything like that.
But he did. He spoke about a few signings that we should have made. Or I think he.
I think he went, yo,
recommended.
we need open heart surgery and we need about 15 players, and the Glazers went, oh my.
Get him
day.
gone. He's talking too much.
Talking too much money. That's a lot of money, you know. Like get rid of him.
Speaking the truth, too much.
It's not minor cosmetics. They said, no,
Yeah, it's not minor.
German ushering you out. No, bro. Yeah.
Accent is crazy.
Wallah. All right. Out of 5, what are we putting? Moise.
Bottom.
Out of.
He's the worst.
Yeah. You agree?
Yeah, well, if Ralph is not there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry, Moise, man, if you're watching, David. But like,
No, but he has to go there.
Yeah.
He put himself there.
You
Yeah.
reckon? He's got imposter syndrome. I think he would as well.
Yeah.
I think he would. Yeah.
How do you know he's got imposter
You can tell,
syndrome?
bro. You can tell.
That's what it would have been like in the dressing room, though, innit?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, I think so.
Lads,
What do you think?
Yeah.
So you know.
He's asking the lads. He's asking the lads. What do you boys think? How we going?
Yeah. Go on, Steve Round.
Yeah. Rio, what do you think? Yeah. Asking the players for their tactics. Anyways, Moyes 5th. Okay, cool. We finished Moyes now. That season has ended. There's rumours now who we get in, who's going to talks about Klopp, Guardiola, whoever, right? We end up going,
Watch the World Cup.
We end up going with someone who had a crazy good World Cup.
Mental.
And people were saying, you know what? He might not be the guy to take you to the top, but what he'll do is steady the ship. Louis van Gaal. Arguably one of the most charismatic managers we've had, or personalities anyways.
I love Louis. You know.
Yeah, since
So funny.
since Sir Alex has left. What do we think? Now, again, looking back at the whole situation, was backed heavily in the summer, both summers. What do we think about that whole situation?
What Louis felt like for me was like United's trying to move to this continental style of football. Like United has his own heritage. We have our own way that the world knows that we play football. But it was like Louis come in,
Total football.
won the Champions League of Ajax.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich managed Champions League final against Jose. We thought he's gonna bring this continental feeling to Man United. We're gonna go back to the top.
Yeah.
That was just, and all you're gonna find this with all of the managers that come. We had quite an optimistic outlook when they started.
Yeah.
Louis, listen, I actually think looking back at him now, in terms of tactical understanding of the game of football, Louis might have been our best manager.
Yeah.
After Fergie.
Yeah, when it was right,
was so
it
good.
Remember
beautiful?
Anfield? When we beat him?
Oh my
We
god.
beat City a few times with him as well. And, it was
That's
just
And it's
one goal.
outclassing them. It's not
No,
even
but
beating them.
that's
It's tactically outclassing these
100%.
teams.
And that's one thing I'll always give Louis van Gaal. I never went into a big game against a big rival or a big team or a good team, thinking we're going to
Shall I
lose.
tell you the day Louis van Gaal was ruined as Man United manager? When we went 5-2 up at... No. Were we winning 5-2 at Leicester?
No.
We were winning 3-2.
We were winning, I think 3-1.
2-0? No.
Whatever.
3-1.
We were comfortably
We lost
leading.
5-3.
Yeah, we lost
Yeah,
5-3.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry,
3-1,
we lost
sorry.
5-3.
Yeah.
That was the day.
It was
Do
done.
you remember how it started?
Falcao, Di Maria,
Rooney.
yeah.
Di Maria scores that goal. And it's like,
Oh my god, the football was
Wait, was it that game?
Yeah.
You lost that game.
Yeah.
We lost that game.
When Di Maria scored the lob.
When he had a lob,
Never
he
a
scored
penalty,
that.
by the way.
Falcao.
Jamie Vardy got a penalty off Rafael Silva.
It was
But it was like, once we conceded those goals and they won, I think he thought, yo, the Premier League's too crazy.
Yeah.
And he kind of just went into his shell and all that football, we never saw it again.
You remember MK Dons?
4-1, Dele Alli, wasn't it?
Dele Alli in DM.
Oh my god.
Dele Alli at DM.
Paddy
Are you
McNair.
hearing
And was
that?
it Bennett?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
Bennett Kofobi up for them?
He was.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was.
yeah.
And Will Grigg scored?
Yeah.
Did Will Grigg score against us?
No, that's a Harry
No.
Potter character.
You're taking the piss. Bennett Kofobi did. I know Bennett Kofobi did.
Louis van Gaal pre-season was unreal though. 5 at
No,
the
we
back.
beat everyone. We
Yeah.
beat Real Madrid,
Bro,
Liverpool.
You talk about your Invincibles pussy, yeah? Pre-season,
Bro.
that's the best team I've ever laid eyes on, bro.
Bro, I just remember the slideshows coming out of the World Cup. Louis van Gaal with his 3
The Van
5
Persie goal.
Yeah.
Brother.
You remember Van Persie's interview?
and the
Daily
high five.
bin.
We're back next season. Save this
Yeah.
interview. I
Oh,
said,
mental.
oh my
That's what
god,
I was
this
gonna
is
say. I was
it.
trying to remember what was so hyped about Van Gaal during that time, and I think I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think everyone was gassing him as well because he put Tim Krul on
Yeah,
for
yeah,
penalties.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he changed the keeper for
Yeah,
penalties, and then
yeah,
Tim
yeah.
Krul. That
People
saved
like,
all
this
these
guy
penalties.
does mad
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
He's a
that's
mental guy.
crazy.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah.
Mental.
But that Holland team was not great, bro. Bruno Martins, Indy, Congolo,
Ron Vlaar at the back.
Vlaar,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he made.
Yeah.
He had a really good run with that
Vlaar,
team.
Oh my god.
Ron Vlaar,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Man,
Tim
Aston
Krul
Villa
starting
centre
the World
half.
Cup is
Yeah.
mad,
No, but he
bro.
wasn't starting. He was
Oh, yeah,
coming
yeah.
on
Was it
for Prince.
Cillison?
Martin's Indy was at Stoke then, innit?
Wasn't it like
No, he went Stoke
Stecklenburg?
after.
Was it
Oh, yeah.
Stecklenburg?
No.
I think it was
Cillison.
Cillison. I think it was Jasper
Yeah,
Cillison.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
for them. And
I
then
said
still,
the name
man.
just to make it seem like
Yeah.
I know more.
Van Persie
Vorm,
still,
maybe?
bro. Memphis Depay.
Yep.
That's my favorite player post Fergie.
What?
Oh,
I'm so
man.
happy. I'm so sad. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. I'm so
I'm
sad.
so
sad
happy.
it
I'm
worked
so
out,
happy.
man.
Make your mind up.
But anyways, Louis Van, that's one thing I'll give him. The
Mm.
fact that we always used to go to big games and I was confident. And his record at big games, away or home, was incredible, bro. City, you mentioned, Liverpool, Arsenal, whoever it is, we always played well. And another thing about Louis van Gaal, people always used to say, you won't see his effect now, but you might see it a few years down the line. And obviously, like, the academy, the amount of chances he gave to players in the academy. Okay, some of them went on to stay, some of them didn't. But Rashford's debut, you're looking at.
Yeah.
Looking at Lingard as well. He gave the opportunity to Lingard.
Lingard was in and around the club, but he did give him his opportunity.
But
He
he
gave him his
didn't-
break.
yeah, yeah,
He
he
made
definitely
his
gave him
debut
break.
for him, yeah.
He
he
gave him
didn't
his
start
break.
properly.
No,
and
but he
then-
got injured, innit? And then he went out on loan again.
Yeah.
And then he come back.
Number 35 Lingard, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he go on loan?
Maybe Leicester. He went a lot of loans. He had, like
Derby.
Birmingham City, Leicester,
Oh, yeah,
Derby.
yeah.
He had a few, yeah.
There's one where he scored a hat trick,
Because
innit?
Fergie said to him, I
Yeah.
remember speaking to his dad about it. Fergie said to Jesse, like, listen, when you're 22, you're going to be in the first team. And I remember, like, Jesse, and I was like, 22. And he was like, trust me, you're just going to go out on loan for a few times and you're going to be back. And, like, when he was 22, he was in the first team, you know what I mean? Kind of worked.
Yeah. No, see, he brought in a few players. Obviously, even, like, you look at the results, even we were talking about the Arsenal game, I remember. Bro, Varela, right back.
Guillermo Varela.
And then you got
Donald
Wolf-
Love.
Oh my days, Paddy McNair.
You got
Paddy
Wolfwick
McNair.
Jackson.
Wolfwick Jackson, the left-footed
Beckham
Beckham.
Jackson, man, were calling him out.
Yeah.
Beckham Jackson, because he had the whip. He had the whip.
Lingard goal at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
He whipped
yeah.
in.
Tyler Blackett. Bro, he brought in, like, he'd done the best of what he could. And if you look at it transfers wise.
Tyler Blackenbauer, man, were calling him.
Blackenbauer was mad.
That's what I was calling him. Yo, there's a video of me talking about fan cams and that. There's a video of me out there saying, I don't know, I think with Paddy McNair and Blackett, we might be able to win the league. Like, he knows.
Yeah, do you feel him like that? But bro, look at where they are now. Like, they're with all due respect to them, they didn't go on to
I think Tyler
progress.
Blackett ended up at Reading and then I don't know where.
Yeah.
And he still managed to get games out of them, and he still managed to do well. And then if you look at it signings wise, he made some bad signings, but for the most part, success rate.
I like Ander Herrera.
Ander Herrera,
Daily Blind.
I think Daily Blind we should have kept a hold
Ander
of.
Herrera is one of my favorite.
I really like Daily Blind, man.
Players post Fergie.
Ander Herrera, Daily Blind.
Ander Herrera for
Luke
Ander
Shaw.
Herrera in this team would be class.
Yeah.
Of course he would.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
Ander
yeah.
Of course, because he would, bro. We're talking
Did he
about.
sign
We're talking
Luke
about.
Shaw? He did, innit?
Yeah, he signed
Of
Luke Shaw.
course.
Yeah.
That's signed Shaw.
No,
No,
it was the
he's
season
right,
after.
right, yeah.
We're talking about versatility in midfielders. He could play 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Ander Herrera.
But
And he did. And he
Daily
did.
Blind as well. Centre
A
back,
technical
left back.
Remember that
Yeah.
game we
Demon.
played Bilbao in UEFA Cup?
I remember
And it was
very
Pogba
well.
versus Herrera.
I remember.
And they came with Bielsa to Old Trafford. I'm
Who else? They have
back to those
Susayeta,
players.
Munyain.
And I remember I was in this point where
Yeah,
I think that might have been one of my
Remember.
first experiences of Europa League football as a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Europa
This is
League
needy, innit?
Is
football.
that?
And I think we're gonna batter everyone, and Bilbao
Yeah.
came and gave us.
Gave
They
us
were
money.
mad.
Yeah,
They
is
were
the
mad.
name.
Yeah,
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 like,
yeah.
I mean,
Wasn't Inaki still there though?
Nah,
Inaki's
nah,
been retired.
no, no.
Feels too young.
That's
That was
about,
too
yeah,
young.
I've been
But
just
one
a bit
of
This
too
is during
early.
Fergie. This is
No, but
during
you're
Fergie.
right. He's been
Yeah,
there
but
for a
he's been
minute.
there for a
no?
long
He's
time,
been there
though.
for a
Yeah,
minute.
no, of course, yeah. He has
Because I
to
still
be
remember them on
introduced to.
FIFA. I used to play with them because I used to love them too.
Yeah.
And then Aduriz.
Aduriz.
Who was their goalie?
Aduriz.
then? Would it have been Courtois? No,
No,
Courtois.
no.
Let's go Madrid.
No.
No, it wasn't Kepa back then.
No, it was way before.
It was way before.
Yes,
They had Llorente up top.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. That
did
team-
oh my God, he was
Yaramendi come from Bilbao?
No, Sociedad.
Was that the season we went out to Cluj?
No,
Whatever.
we went out to Bilbao.
No,
Oh, the
in the
Champions
Champions League.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Club
Bruges?
No.
What?
Some Romanian team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
CFR
crazy.
Cluj.
Yeah, Cluj or something.
I remember
Sounds
us
like
losing to
Like a rude name.
a Hungarian team because the Lagazek.
Oh god.
That was some wild time.
Logger's head is crazy.
Okay, but
Listen to Logger's head is mental.
overall,
Sociedad. I just had to make sure.
But Yaramendi, yeah.
do you not remember Louis van Gaal? Because obviously at the end of the season we have a like a awards ceremony thing, and it's streamed on MUTV. You remember when he got drunk?
We got drunk.
Yeah.
But he was like that.
I can't lie, he was spitting.
I used to see him all the time after games, like, and I'd
He
just go,
lost it. He's lost it.
go on, Louis, we're winning the league, and he just go, yeah. I'd be like, bro, we're fifth. I don't think if
He loves it.
But
He
he just
loves
gash
it.
him up, you know what I mean?
Louis van Gaal's
Louis van Gaal's army.
Remember against Arsenal when he dropped on the floor?
Yeah.
Mental.
No, he gave us
The
moments.
Fellaini hair pull
Yeah.
stuff.
Rooney said he was his favourite manager. In the most recent
I just
episodes,
think
he's my favourite
Premier
manager.
League as well. It's like And then he's one of them that you need the players to play his system. But they were also like, we're reminiscing very nicely at the moment.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
I remember
nice
we didn't
nostalgia.
score a goal at Old Trafford in the first half for about
He
15 games. On
I remember, and he put us to sleep for how many games?
And it was in December.
yeah.
I remember in December we didn't win a game yet.
Yeah.
Or it felt like it, and we went to Wolfsburg, got knocked out. Nick Powell
I
came on
remember
for
this.
Mata. Remember that?
Nick Powell, man.
That Champions League thing.
That
was a
whole
bit
winter was hilarious.
Luke Shaw's injury against PSV
Yeah.
also ruined Memphis at United. Because them two were
I like
building
that.
Yeah, they
something.
were.
I
They
like
were.
that.
That was a
I like
good
that.
They were building
legs in it.
combination. Yeah,
legs in
connection.
it.
And he also went too
Combination.
hench.
Yeah.
Memphis did. I think he thought, like Lukaku, when he came back
Tries
to
to be
the
a
Prem,
rapper, man.
I think he thought, the Prem's tough, I need to get
I think
big.
every player that's changed hugely their physique, it hasn't really worked out for. Because Hazard mentions it as well about I never used to train heavy with Chelsea. I was just a man. I went to Madrid and I thought, I'm in the twilight of my career now. I got to really go heavy in the gym. He's injured every week. His body's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I'm not used to this. I'm used to walking around and faffing about.
Yeah.
But then he started
He needs to
going
get
to
on
the
that
gym.
yoga stuff. Remember when gigs started?
I
And everyone was
remember
like,
that.
yoga's the key, you know.
Yoga gets you Champions League, boys. That's what
Right
I
now,
know.
but you saw that compilation of gigs the other day against Real Madrid, 2013.
yeah.
You know what? He's underrated.
He doesn't
No,
get
is,
the
he
credit
is.
he
He
deserves.
don't. He
Also,
don't.
again, I
He don't.
already baited up my age, but I remember when he was a winger, bro, just
Yeah,
tearing
yeah,
people apart, man.
Nah,
It's
he's
nuts.
fake.
That's actually
He's
crazy.
fake.
Yeah, the thing is,
I disrespected him. I
Most
can't
of
lie.
most of us think of him, but he was still like 33 plus
Yeah.
when we think of
Nah,
him
he's
playing.
fake, bro.
Mad.
The way
So
he was
people
moving,
remember
Most
him as
people
like a
remember that.
holding mid, like type,
Yeah.
like just chilling in midfield type player.
But what
That's true.
player really makes that kind of transformation? That's bro, tricky winger.
Longevity.
Bro, he literally had phases of his career.
And it's the
He's a
weight
different
of
player.
pass and stuff as well. Like, I remember a goal he scored against Fulham with the outside of his foot. Remember the game where Ronaldo scores that goal?
Yeah, down the
Yeah,
left hand
Runs
side.
up to Gary Hines,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that game he scores a volley with that outside.
Yes,
of his foot.
yeah, I
It's
remember,
like
I
so
remember.
good.
I remember.
And then the pass for Owen against City, it's him.
Yes.
Like,
on the
the
bounce.
weight of that
Oh,
pass
yeah,
is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
With the pressure on
Nah,
at that
he's
point.
fucked. He's fucked.
That might be the greatest game I've ever been to.
Nah,
as
he's
well.
unreal. Oh, you were there?
That was
That was
You
Craig Bellamy just before
Yeah.
that, right?
yeah.
I think.
Rio kind of tried to chip it over him. And he got done.
Yeah, he did. He
Bellamy
did.
was fake
We
as well.
love Rio, but we
And
used
Rio
to-
was angry then as well.
sometimes he
I
has a
remember
lapse
that.
of concentration.
Yeah.
He's a madman. He's a
He was
madman.
angry then
He's
as
a
well.
madman.
I remember
Yeah.
that. But then
Ben
it
Foster.
was a free kick, no? And then it came back to Giggs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It was a
No,
free
was
kick
it- was it a
outside the
corner?
box.
Yeah, it was a free kick.
free
Yeah,
kick
it
from
got
City to
cleared.
come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And then Owens touched it with the outside of his
Yeah,
foot.
He just peeled off from the defender. And Giggs has just
I remember. And then
on
he's
the
run,
bounce.
he's run
just
behind the
driven
goal
it.
to
That's
celebrate.
enough.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
enough from
that.
Owen. That's
That
enough.
scene of Mark Hughes as well, innit? Kind of
Yeah,
breaks
yeah,
my heart
yeah.
because he was a hero, man,
Yeah.
for United. But there's a scene where he just stood there like this and everyone's celebrating.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But he kind of knows, man.
yeah.
He was part of them
Yeah, he
moments
was.
himself,
He
man.
was.
He
Fist
kind of
pumping, bro, on the
knows.
low. He was.
He was a bad boy player, you know. People forget how bad boy.
I was
he
watching his tapes. I can't lie. I had one
91
season
Cup
review.
Winners' Cup
Yeah.
final.
Konchelskis, I think, was in that season. Bro, it was. I told you I used to go car boot a lot, innit? And anything football
No,
or WWE.
by the way,
He
he
said the
hasn't.
truth,
He hasn't
like-
said this.
No, haven't I told you?
No.
Oh. Anything football or wrestling related.
Never told me this.
He's making
10p
out.
because it was 10p.
Yeah, that's
My
mad.
dad would just be like, "Yeah, man, get what you want. Just don't bother me." 10p. Anything football or finger related. I think one of them was a season review because they used to do that back in the day. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if they do anymore. And it was just every game.
And you used to get like them 101 great goals.
Yeah,
All that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
innit?
Yeah.
Christmas bloopers.
Yeah,
Just keep like
Yeah, and it
keepers
was- yeah,
letting the
yeah.
ball through their
Yeah.
legs and that. It's all the same
Yeah,
highlights
and it
when
was
you
like
watch
tapes
it.
of like in the changing room, bro. It was unreal, man. It was sick. But yeah, where were we? Van Gaal. Let's stick to Van Gaal. Yeah, let's stick to Van Gaal. Obviously, we were speaking up positively about him, but there were negatives. Obviously, I think his main thing.
I think I've been the most bored watching some of this.
Yes, it was very, very patient. It was very boring, and I think when we came against a low block, he found it super difficult to break it down. I remember one game. I think we whipped the ball in more than.
That's
any
Fulham. That's
team.
Moyes.
game.
Or was that Moyes?
Moyes, yeah.
But
2-2.
there must have been one on the Van Gaal because I remember the top. I just remember us trying to break a team down for
Maybe
like,
having a crazy amount of shots, I think it was.
or maybe that.
I think it was a mad thing like that.
And we just couldn't do anything, bro. And I think he used to sign players that he didn't like, which is a weird thing to do as well, bro. And I think Raphael said it as well. Like, someone came up to me and said he doesn't like South Americans.
Yeah.
So he just told him.
Chicharito, Mr. Penn, and he looks at Giggs.
Mental.
And then Chicharito's never seen again, you know.
Mental.
He just looks at you like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Crazy. He's
bizarre.
hilarious.
one
I'll
of
be
the
honest.
worst looks ever.
I think
he's your
one of my
favorite.
favourites.
I knew
think
you were
he's one
gonna
of my
say that.
favourites.
He's right up your alley.
He's the guy I'd like to like
Yeah, be
at
like
the
chill
post
with.
Fergie managers I'd like to interview him the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
I
just a
think
nutcase. You don't know what to expect from him.
Again, he didn't have a lot.
We didn't even talk about the Sam Allardyce PowerPoint.
Oh yeah.
Well, he bought a whole PowerPoint for the West Ham game.
Yeah.
And he's like, "This is what we did. This is what we did."
Yeah.
And then Sam Allardyce is laughing like, "Look, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him. I've rattled him. He's giving me a whole PowerPoint."
His press conferences, his in-game antics, everything, bro. And I think Rooney said it as well the other day when he was on the Overlap. I think he said, "Oh no, stick to football."
Yeah.
Stick to football. He goes, that he was his favorite, but there was a time where he was telling him, I think he was too like disciplinary, like you have to eat at this time, you have to stay off the train. Like these guys have like social media era, they've got stuff to do, they want to go home, they want to chill, they want to play on their PlayStation, whatever. I think he didn't really understand that, innit? So he was like, you have to stay off the train, you have to wait for everyone to eat, you have to wait for me to eat,
and then
you have to come up.
Yeah,
you have to do we have to do a speech every single training session, and then 3 people have to come up to my room and we have to have a talk or whatever. And then Rooney was like, yo, you need to chill a little bit.
I remember watching a video, I think it's Martial interview, and he talks about how much he loved playing for Van Gaal because of those like video, like this is, and he felt like he improved a lot under him.
Yeah,
because he was
debut
classed.
season, 17 goals, 11 in the Premier League for Anthony Martial.
I think his signing's done the most for us. I'll give him that. I think there's.
But again, there was no like plan really.
No, there wasn't.
Again, so you know what United were doing? Like, remember how you started this by saying we were kind of looking for like, all right, now we're going to go the continental route.
Yeah.
But because there's such a big vacuum at the top of the club in it, where
where's
the leaders should come from the ownership and everyone else, not the football manager. And we just kept expecting a Fergie to arrive.
Yeah.
And go, right, I'm the academy manager, I'm the CEO, I'm the director of
this
football.
whole vacuum, I'm filling it. Yeah.
And it's like football had changed too much to be able to do that. So when all these managers are coming into place, they're going, oh, I've got to do everything.
Yeah. There's like 4 roles and you have to do all of them.
That was a fan thing for a while where we were looking at it from the outside looking in, having that like presumption or like that thingy saying, oh, like, you know, they're doing too much or there isn't a structure or whatever. But I feel like now that managers have left United and are speaking on it, you can see that's a major problem. It's like you've got your hands in too many different like pies or whatever. There's no structure. There's no one telling you this. There's no one telling you that. Like it's literally all over the place. Ole has confirmed it. Mourinho confirmed it. Louis van Gaal, when he left, he confirmed it. And you can see, like, we're gonna name all these managers, but everyone's got a different style of play. Some of them have won it all. Some of them are more experienced. Some of them are fresh. Some of them love the club.
So many different types.
Like, if they're all failing, what's the one constant? It's the club.
Yeah.
Until that changes, unfortunately, all of these managers will be deemed as like.
Well, they can only succeed to a certain
level.
There's
a cap.
Yeah,
There's a cap on what they do. But also, the thing that Van Gaal taught me is I think no matter what manager comes in and is eventually successful United, because United won't be like this forever. They will be at the top again. But the manager that does come in, I think you have your own principles that you're bringing in. Ten Hag talks about this all the time. I have to combine many different things. I have to combine my thought of football, the players that I have and adapting to them, but also the way that United, the fabric of the club.
Yeah.
It can't be forgotten. And I know a lot of people say, oh, but it's Manchester United. You have to move past that. Certain things you can't move past. There are certain clubs who have a certain heritage in a way of playing, and then there's the Madrids who don't really have a style of play. Their style of play is just winning. United's a bit of both. When the main thing is win, and there's a certain type of way of winning. And a manager that doesn't come in to succeed in the future for United has to have their own way of doing things.
And
that
if we're
is
not
successful.
winning, please entertain me.
At least
do something.
That's the thing. It's positive football. So when we're seeing possession, and our possession stats were through the roof.
70% possession.
Nothing was happening.
But it was because it was just small and blend passes each other.
Yeah.
And there used to be like players couldn't go out of a certain
like zone
square of the pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, he was very
too regimented.
That was one thing. Moving forward,
there's a video. I think it was pre-season where Van Gaal was telling Rooney how to finish.
No, I love him.
Do you know he's the greatest?
I think he's the best.
He's hilarious.
I actually think he's the best.
200 plus goals.
Rooney loved him.
Finish like this. No, he did. But
it was a shame how it ended as well.
Yeah.
No, he was wrong.
He's
the one that was wrong.
Because we didn't even get to celebrate that. You know.
Yeah,
I remember coming out of the ground and going.
And
people were saying,
"Yo,
he's gone." Sacked, and it's like,
yeah, I remember.
What? Bro.
Same, I remember that.
We
as
just
well.
won the cup. Like,
at that point, I can't lie. I was really like, this guy needs to go.
But give it a week.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's a way to
enjoy the party.
He wasn't even partying, bro. He was in the corner.
This it comes back to Woodward. The disconnect between understanding these kind of things.
Nah, that guy. You know, I saw him in Soho House once.
And you didn't shout me.
Wallah, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was close to saying something, bro. I was so close, but I think he already left. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna allow you, innit?
When he left, he was like,
He was looking, bro. He was sitting. I think he was interviewing for his next job because he knew he was leaving, innit? So he's sitting down looking at it. He just saw me in the corner of his eye like that.
That's the thing. He'll never be back in football.
Yeah.
That tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Wasio, man. Anyways, where we put in Louis van Gaal. So we've got David Moyes 5th.
You've got to think about this.
For now, you can move them about. We can speak.
I'm gonna go with 4 for now.
Damn.
4 for now.
Okay.
Because we got 5, innit?
Yeah.
We got 5.
Yeah, I'm happy with 4.
I'm not happy with 4.
I'm happy with 4.
Because the way I gotta look at it is, do I prefer his FA Cup winning season or last season?
Yeah. His FA Cup winning season, we finished 5th or 6th. We didn't finish Champions League spot, innit? Yeah, we didn't. We were in Europa.
That's why he got sacked.
Yeah. I just think the signings and the Rashford coming through, give credit to him. Okay, we'll put him 4 for now. We'll put him 4.
Because you say Rashford, but then all the other names that you mentioned obviously didn't. Hey, wait, remember? Hey, can we talk about Timothy Fosu-Mensah? I thought that guy would be everything.
You know.
I thought he'd be everything. I thought he'd be a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Right. I thought he'd be everything.
Centre back, yeah.
You know what? No injuries. You know.
Yeah,
I think it was just injuries.
No. I think he was a quality player.
He's at Leverkusen, bro. He's gonna be
Hey,
invincible.
is there a tackle that he did in a cup final that I think they gave as a penalty? That was one of the cleanest.
No, he gave away one.
Bro, I think it was one of the cleanest challenges I've seen in my life. Genuinely, it was given as a pen.
It was.
Who took the pen? Lukaku, David De Gea save. Is it against Everton?
Yeah.
Everton game at Wembley is one of the only saves that David De Gea makes
well,
from a penalty spot, by the way.
Yeah.
He goes around the attacker and wins the ball, and the ref gave it as a penalty. We saw it 4 different times, different angles. I'm losing my mind. I said it's the cleanest challenge I've seen in my life.
Under Louis van Gaal, innit?
And with Louis, you're always worried about things like that because he'd just go.
Yeah.
Right, now that's noted.
Yeah.
Never seen him again, and you're like, shh.
Yeah, literally. He's a dictator.
Sent
He's a little bit of a dictator.
to the abyss.
You know how mad it is? Louis Van Persie.
Have you watched The Dictator?
Yeah.
Every little mistake.
That's
That's Van Gaal.
The guy looked at him wrong.
Van Persie said, "Save this interview. We're back."
Yeah.
He got sold.
he got shot as well.
All the
Oh,
people,
man,
like,
that is-
even Memphis, he kind of
Yeah.
pushed him
Push him
Like,
away.
all the people
No
you expected
loyalties.
him to
Love.
like bring close to
sick.
kind of get him out this.
No, he's too sick.
He also gave us the Schmidfield.
Oh my
Schweinsteiger
god. Yeah,
and,
no. He needs to be
Schneiderlin.
4th. He's 4th.
Do you remember that?
Schweinsteiger got treated like that.
Yeah.
I love Bastia so much because
I
he's
love
still as
Bastia.
much as a fan right now, bro.
Yeah.
I love Bastia.
He
He's
joined
sick,
because he was a fan.
Yeah.
Literally.
He said that's the only team I would join.
Wow,
Because his
man.
brother was a big, like, he used to always be tweeting and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Before he joined.
Bro, that Bastia is like, shout out, bro.
Chicago Fire.
Come on.
That's crazy.
I find it interesting when
We said
players
it-
of like fans like that of like another club, like when
Yeah,
he's a
because
legend
you
like
wonder why.
Bayern.
Because you wonder why, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like Beckham and Arsenal. Anyway, next.
Beckham and Arsenal.
It's like
He's
Arsenal
Arsenal fan, man.
He's not an
Arsenal
Arsenal fan,
fan.
but Saka is a
He's an
United
Arsenal
fan.
fan.
He literally says he's
I don't
United
care about
fan.
Saka.
This is youth. This is youth.
Saka's not Beckham. Yeah.
Yeah,
Beckham's not an Arsenal
I said
fan.
yeah.
Don't say yet.
Yeah, chill.
Well, he's
Don't say yet.
All right.
What?
Huh? Beckham's a United fan, bro.
Oh yeah, I thought
Yeah.
he was agreeing with him on the yet thing.
Impossible.
No,
Impossible.
joking.
He wishes.
Mad.
He wishes.
After Louis van Gaal's army, we had a huge appointment.
Matting.
I thought it was the best thing ever.
You know what's mad leading up to this though? Remember, we've gone through a period of time where a lot of United people, like Sir Bobby Charlton, was against it, and a lot of United fans were like, "We don't want Mourinho. We don't want that."
Goes against everything.
And then after a few failed managers were like, "We need
Give
we need Mourinho." You know?
I never thought it would happen. I actually never thought it would happen. I thought the Chelsea link, I thought everything around that. I just didn't see Mourinho ever being a United manager. Same way Gary Neville said about Conte, whatever, that he doesn't think he should ever get the United
True, yeah,
job.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I thought like maybe a similar thing with Mourinho. But like you said, after seeing Van Gaal football, Moyes shit the bed, I was like, you know what? We just need someone who guarantees success. And
Winning.
if you're looking
Winning.
at that scope of managers, you thought Mourinho guarantees success. And to be fair to him, he did to a certain extent.
Treble.
Treble.
Remember that?
Yeah, lowercase treble. Like,
When he
whatever,
told the
yeah.
man in the picture. This is
The
going
only
to go
one
down
doing it was
history.
Herrera.
Herrera loved
Herrera
it.
backed it.
Herrera
He
backed
was
it
like,
the whole way.
cool.
And some of them went.
The charity shield was it that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a
Can't
mad
Yeah,
goal
you
by
know.
Lingard though.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, mental.
Lingardinho.
Classics at Wembley.
We didn't even
Was
talk
it
about the FA Cup final goal under
Yeah,
Van
yeah,
Gaal.
Against Southampton. Scored against
Southampton one was good. That was Ibra as well.
Southampton Carabao Cup double.
Yeah.
Final. Zlatan with the third one.
What a
No.
guy Zlatan was.
Zlatan got the double. Lingard got one of the goals.
Yeah.
No, that summer was.
He's one of your
that
best
summer was
signings, you know.
Yeah. Well,
He's
that
literally
summer
one of your
unreal.
best
Yeah.
signings. Since
Ibra.
Fergie left,
When
Zlatan.
Zlatan got injured, Mourinho lost the dressing room. I think Zlatan was a big factor in keeping that dress. You know, like when certain players maybe like, yo, this geezer's doing my head in, man. I think Zlatan would go, yo, he's a winner. Like we'll win, just stick together, and like he would keep. And I think once he was gone, and then you just got bunch of kids basically that don't really know Mourinho in the dressing room going, this guy is nuts, man. Like what is he doing to us and that? I think because it also looked like the Pogba thing. Mourinho should never have turned against Pogba.
Yeah, that was mad.
Really.
With the cameras and everything.
I think it was
crazy.
very forced by Mourinho.
Yeah.
And like that don't happen if Zlatan's there. Maybe I'm giving Zlatan too much credit, but I just feel like Zlatan was a big.
No, I agree.
Do you know why you're not giving him too much credit?
It.
Because one of the first things that they both have spoken about afterwards is how Mourinho said he called Zlatan and said, I need a familiar face in the dressing room. He said this. He came out and said, I need a familiar face in this dressing room, and I need someone who's gonna bring that winning feeling to this team. Calls Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and it makes sense with him being an enforcer in the dressing room. Yeah. Because them two understand each other and understand what it means to win together.
Yeah. Zlatan said that multiple times. I would go out to war for Mourinho. But not only that, after he left United as well, he said, I thought I was joining the Man United that I kind of know, that everyone knows. And then he goes, when I went in there, I found out it wasn't really like that. Like there's a lot of, the mentality wasn't as strong and all that kind of stuff, which basically confirms what your theory is, isn't it? That and it kind of ties in with the timelines as well. Like you said, Zlatan gets injured, goes out. We don't know if we're signing him. We kind of signed him, but it was a half-hearted signing again. And then he just loses the dressing room and we just kind of plummet. But that first summer, Zlatan, Pogba, Mkhitaryan.
4-0 FC.
I'm thinking.
Was it Bay or Lindelof as well?
4-0 FC.
4-0 FC. You remember 4-0 FC?
4-0 FC.
He came on a mad
4-0 FC. And what he used to do was start Rashford or Marshall. They'd score, he'd take one off and the other one would score. There's a nuts era.
60 minutes.
Mad. Just see, then that's when he messed. Bro, I never forgive him for what he did to Tony M, bro. Tony M that season.
I'm a big Marshall
but that's
fan
a big turning point for I think Mourinho as well, because that's when he was like, all right, cool, these lots are wet, they're not backing me, because all right, cool. At the time, it didn't make sense. Tony Marshall playing.
He had 10 goals, 10 assists.
Yeah, he was playing great
and got dropped.
Young as well, ish. Still, like obviously, we still thought he had potential. Wanted to ship him and get Perisic instead. He was kind of like aging. You thought, what the hell? Like we're only gonna get.
That
one
was
or
a
two
big
seasons.
divide for Jose.
It was, but like now we can look back at it and say, okay, maybe at the time it's not that crazy, but at the time it was. At the time it was a crazy thing to do.
But this is what happens when like you speak about how you have to sit with the United DNA and winning. These are the two things that you can't forget. When you go Jose, you just go United DNA, go
and
there
there's a lot of things
and win.
He messed. Like the first season was great. Stockholm was great. But then I remember when Rashford missed that chance and he turns around
and
he goes
like that. You see, it might be worse than the Van Gaal thing with Streeter. That's crazy.
Bro, what are you doing?
That's crazy.
And then he said something. Now you see why they don't start.
Yeah.
And it's some of his quotes are crazy.
What are you doing here?
His body, my
academy
brain.
player.
His body, my brain. Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw's playing it. He said, the reporter goes and asks him, he had a great second half, don't you think? He said, yeah, because I was doing every action for him.
Yeah, mental.
I told him when to press, when to drop off.
I was playing with him on FIFA. I was just.
Do you know how mad? So what's Luke Shaw going to think then?
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm done.
Attack a lot of the players.
No, he did. Yeah. The Pogba one was like
and
you
then
mentioned.
The football heritage one.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's a certain thing you can get.
We should have never gone. We should have never gone out. What was it Sevilla, innit?
No, bro, he had Pogba, Marshall, all that on the bench.
Yeah.
He started McTominay.
Yeah. One of my kids. That's what
should never have started.
Gave him a special award for McTominay.
He brought like some vase from IKEA or something.
Mental.
Like he's mad. Like he had someone rushing around to find some.
Miniature Europa League.
And then saying like, and they're basically going, United never win the Champions League. So
I don't understand.
So why are you expecting to win it now? It's like, you're supposed to be telling me, like making me believe.
Yeah, if Moy says that without the accent, you're killing him.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Otamendi, Aguero, investments from the past. Heard that in a Scottish accent. It doesn't sound as good anymore. It's shit, then, isn't it?
It's true. As soon as he gets to Aguero, someone's throwing.
But Jose, like,
respect.
No, but it's what I'm saying. There's some moments that you're like, he's the one I watch the most press conferences.
He's the manager,
most presses.
I probably enjoyed sorry, I didn't enjoy as much. Like when he was bad, I hated it. Yeah,
When he was bad,
and
he
he
was
had
really
to
bad.
go in it. But I would love to play for Jose Mourinho.
100%.
You know, like him just calling me a prick in the
yeah,
dressing
yeah,
room.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
you're shit. Yeah, alright, cool.
And then you have the game of your life.
Kiss your
Some
head.
people don't
Yeah,
react
yeah,
to
yeah.
that well, innit?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
yeah.
there's some people that, and I think he
boy.
never gets.
Yeah.
For that, I'll kill everyone. on the
It's
pitch.
true though. It's true. And like you say, the modern day players can't deal with that.
Mourinho, man, that's my pops. I swear.
Yeah,
down, man.
trust me,
That's my second pop.
I'd want him to be like.
Yeah.
I'd be like Zlatan, like, yeah,
yeah.
he's my guy.
Yeah, literally. As a fan, even as a fan, you hate him when he's not on your team. Oh, back in the day, you hated him when he wasn't on managing your team, but when he was managing your team, I
No, I
still
feel like
felt-
it's vice versa. I feel like you love him when he's not your manager.
Nah.
Because
Nah,
you find
I
some of
hated
his
him back
things
in the day.
funny and that. Like,
Nah,
I didn't.
I just
that's
love
true.
Jose, though.
From
Yeah,
my
like,
perspective,
now
it's
I
true
do.
because
Now
I
I do.
loved it.
Yeah.
I loved seeing it from the
I
outside
didn't
as
like
well.
him when at the end of him being a United manager.
Yeah.
I
At the
just
end, it was
remembered.
bad.
I just remember Martial goal against Spurs, 90 minutes to the camera.
Yeah.
bro,
I
remember
said,
this?
"Well,
2-0 up at Stamford Bridge, Martial's got 2.
Yeah.
Text him off. We draw 2-2.
And then the guy comes on the head of him in front of the
Oh,
bench.
he gets up.
And he gets up moving mad. Brother, the guy scored you 2 goals.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was mad.
Wallah, he's on a mind games thing. This is what I'm saying. He's 2 mind games.
Yeah, he is.
Jose's 2
For his own
mind
But
good,
he
yeah.
wants Martial to like get dropped by him and go, oh, no, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah.
It's like, not
No,
everyone's
To-
like
yeah,
that,
Tony
innit?
won't
He's a
react
bit-
like that.
he's a
Tony
bit
won't
mad.
react
But a lot
like
of players in that dressing room weren't like that, and I think that was.
And he
was-
speaks
But that's
about how
life,
he had
though,
to
innit?
transition.
People are all
Yeah.
different, innit?
That's
Yeah.
one thing about Mourinho now. I feel like a lot of people say he's not finished or he's not like whatever. I still think Mourinho's a good manager, but he's not for this day and
This
age.
era.
He's for this era.
Yeah.
I don't think he will ever be a top manager again, which is unfortunate.
I
to
said
say.
that I don't think he wins a top
Anything
league or a
major.
Champions
Anything
League.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think football's changed too much, man, and what he needs from his players, which is I think is still right. I think it's still the right thing that he's asking for. I think the way he wants to play football might be the right way, but I think football has developed so much in the past 10 years, even that it's just left him.
I think
behind,
he's destined for
unfortunately.
Newcastle though.
I think so to
You
a certain
reckon?
extent as well. Yeah.
That Bobby Robson thing and
If you hire Mourinho now, you're hiring him for a change, a shift in the club's mindset, players' mindset. That's one thing he'll always give you. He could lose every single game for a month,
but
and
Newcastle
still
might be
make
good
you
for him because
feel
the
like a
dressing
winner.
room would be. It's not like a Man United dressing room, innit?
Mm.
You're not going into a dressing room where there's like these expectations of, all right,
Yeah.
we need to.
They'll
play
hang
this
on
way.
every
Everyone's
word you
happy.
say.
No, everyone's
They'll
happy,
hang on every
everyone's
word
just
you
wants
say.
to-
Like
yeah.
Sean Longstaff will die for Mourinho.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
He'll make a
he's
trophy
on
for
it.
him.
Yeah,
He'll make a trophy for Sean Longstaff at the end of the year. Joker.
Text Scott.
Absolute joker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Might get 50 M's for
There
it.
you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, it's
Remember
true.
when we tried to sign Sean Longstaff 50 M's?
Thank God they asked for
Oh
50
my
mil.
god, yeah,
Because if they asked for 20, we would have bought him.
yeah, it's true.
God.
Probably
If
buy
they
the
asked for
Lukaku as
40,
well.
we would have bought him.
100%. 100%. But
That was a
he
scary time, yeah, man.
is the most successful manager at Manchester United.
That's another.
since
See,
Ferguson.
that's another thing that we come to now. He won the trophies.
How about this?
Finished second.
At the end of Jose, oh yeah, I think that's the worst I've felt
You
as
know,
a Man United fan
bottle
since
up
Fergie left.
Jose's first.
I
At
would
the
agree
end,
with
at
that.
the end of Jose,
Yeah, I would agree with that. Because
worse.
It's the worst
Yeah.
I've ever
I
felt.
hated everything.
I hated
the
it.
world.
I hated everything.
No, because
world.
the style of play was bad. We were losing,
I hate
and
my
players
family.
were upset. And it was like, not even players were like, it looked like they wanted to go. Pogba wanted to go. Martial wanted to go. I was
Yeah.
like, no, please, Jose, just fix this. So I felt terrible. And then obviously we'll get into the next
Also, like
manager,
with
but-
some managers, it's like they're trying to sort this situation out, innit? He was just
No, he didn't give a fuck.
fuck yous, like.
Yeah, he went to Juve,
Yeah,
won.
Once
away.
he starts seeing the end of the line, yeah.
He
that
didn't
was
care,
so
bro.
good.
He didn't care. Yeah, that's so good.
See, them moments are
Yeah.
amazing.
I will never take that
But
back.
once he sees the end of the line, Jose Mourinho, he starts making his excuses.
Yeah.
He does it everywhere.
That's one thing, bro, I'll give him. No matter how badly his tenure was at a club, he'll always find a way to switch the
narrative.
Yeah.
100%.
It's their fault, not mine.
That's why he's got a cult
Coming
everywhere.
second was my best achievement in my life. Do you know how mad that is? My man has won the treble.
You
know how crazy that is.
And who's finished first before?
I won't believe this.
He's actually won the league.
I won't believe this.
No, but do you know what? We speak about no, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. What I'm saying is, would he ever have had to deal with a club like United during his whole career?
That's true.
Like Porto, I'm sure would have had a better structure than us in 04.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know how mental that is?
Where did he-
Inter Milan definitely
Inter
did.
Milan, yeah.
Chelsea had Abramovich.
I think also the expectations, innit? Of when
Yeah,
he arrived
of
at
course.
Man United would have been,
Yeah.
we're getting this huge club.
Yeah.
And then when you're there, it's like, all right, I'm expected to do everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I don't agree with that. Also,
No,
like,
of course
he
not
speaks about
easy,
it like
yeah.
we're in a title race.
No, it was way.
We lost against City in
so
September
bad.
and it was over.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I
it
think
was
that's what
off.
happened.
Yeah.
Maybe October.
October.
But I remember
That's
we're in
crazy.
a tight race.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We lose against City. It was like, all right, tight race.
Yeah. And then we beat City, make them wait one week longer. I say something like that. Chris Smalling coming out and giving it the big one, and then we lost to West Brom. And
We'll
we can't-
take your fucking tables. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, Lingard.
Yeah,
Because they booked up tables and that.
Yeah.
That was lit,
And then
man.
West Brom
Party poopers.
just killed us.
Pogba with blue hair.
Oh man.
Mad.
What was he thinking? Because I remember that was when the City links were heavy, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
I don't know. Pogba,
He didn't help himself.
By the
He
way,
didn't
yeah,
help
I was about to say, Paul had his
He
part
didn't
to
help
blame.
himself, but
He had his part to blame in all of this stuff as well.
I feel very sorry for Paul. I think he's like when we did a top 10 worst transfers in the Premier.
Yeah, I
Loads
watched
of people were putting Pogba in the top, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
what are you on about?
Yeah.
Paul Pogba's not.
He's
a
not
worst-
top 10.
First of all, first season he scored in the European final and we won 2
Mm.
trophies. And then there was a season where he was in like Premier League Team of the Year.
When he got most
And like
goals
most
and
of his
most
problems,
assists.
I think, were injuries, not actual.
My
quality.
issue, one of the
When
main
he was
issues is
playing, he was
availability. Yeah.
balling out.
Mm.
And I think there used to be times where he'd have a great game, he wouldn't maybe win, and people like, oh, Pogba shit again. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely had
He's our
awful
best player,
perception.
The fans
Yeah.
turned
Like
on
the
him too quickly as well.
people's perception and judgments of Pogba were so much harsher than
Yeah.
anyone else's.
No, it's true.
No, of course. Of
And like
course.
we bought him, and people thought he's gonna be Brian Robson, Roy Keane, all that in one. That's not, bro.
That's not how football works still.
Do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes when I defend Rashford, it's like people go, "He'd never have played for Fergie." Are you mad?
Mm.
Of course, he played for Fergie.
Yeah, yeah, he would.
You see the teammates he would have had around him.
Yeah, he would
There
have
wouldn't have been
better.
focus on
Yeah,
Rashford because
yeah.
everyone he would have been on everyone else.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%. No, it would have been much better.
When you signed him, it was the Stormzy advert before.
Oh,
I'm
So
the one that
cold.
you're fair. I
Yeah.
was a man of the year.
That was
last
before
year.
it was,
And I'm a man of the year for the
sick.
second year straight. Yeah, nobody don't
You know, and
compare.
then he turns around.
Hold
and
up,
he's
is
got
anybody
Pogba.
there? Mental. Pog back. That's the greatest marketing
That's-
campaign
yeah,
ever.
Unreal.
Marketing
Unreal.
They don't
campaign
need
of all
him
time.
no more.
No, they
No.
don't.
Since the Sanchez one.
Oh,
Bottled it.
God, yeah. No, I hear it. I hear it.
Bottled it after
I
that.
hear it. He
That was
played
good
like
as
4
well.
notes and left.
It was good.
Yeah.
That was lit.
Fred
still.
one was good as well when he took off the hat, innit? Fred the Red.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, I think so. He took off the hat. And it's
Only
Fred.
you watched that
It's
one.
mad how I never.
Yeah, one
One view.
The one view on
The
it.
one
When
view
we
on
bought
YouTube.
him, it was like City wanted him.
Yeah. Oh, I
The
was
Champions
like,
League free
have
kick.
that
The
Guardiola.
Champions League free kick.
from Shakhtar.
Oh,
I've never
my
seen that goal
days.
so
Have
much.
that Guardiola. Fuck, he shot on us. Oh, yeah.
Fred would have been City. That's what I mean as well. You know, like when we talked about Rodri and Busquets.
Yeah.
Like Fred would have been good for City.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
not to
better.
say Rodri's
Yeah,
better than Fred
yeah.
or whatever, but Fred would have been. And we
Yeah.
would
The
have
only
been
difference
made-
is
Then
Rodri.
someone would have went, oh, so Fred or Busquets, and you'd be like, hold on a minute.
He would have said that. It would have been him. It would have been him as
That would
well.
have been a conversation right now.
Shut the headbutt you.
More
right now.
well rounded though, innit? You can win the ball back.
Just shut the hell up is what you need to do. But Rodri is the system though. That's the only difference. He became the system for City. Fernandinho left, he became the
Then-
system.
Without that De Bruyne part of the system, it's not as.
It's not as clean.
Functional,
It's
innit?
not as clean.
Especially
still.
with Haaland.
It's not as destructive. Those two give you just cannons. What can you do with them two up top?
Bruv, do you not remember, yeah? The season after, as well, second season Mourinho. By the way, second season Mourinho is like honeymoon phase, and then third season is divorce. Like, it's crazy the contrast between those two. But second season Mourinho, when we signed Lukaku, and Pogba are on holiday together, and he's like, oh, I'll see you at training.
Rendez-vous lama à l'Etremont.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Huh?
À l'Etremont. À l'Etremont.
Oh, bro.
You lot are cringe, man.
Oh, bro.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
What
Nah,
did
you know what? United had vibes there, you know.
Well,
We
yeah,
had vibes
yeah.
there.
How
was
I
it?
didn't
It
even
was-
talk
I was
about
jealous.
that.
I was
Pogba
jealous.
Lingard videos.
Bro,
It was sick.
Zlatan and Bailly.
Bailly,
Them two were crazy
Bailly
as well.
was, oh man,
Eric,
Bailly
man.
wasn't made of Weetabix, man.
Yeah.
He was nuts, you know.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
the
it's true.
maddest. He was like a, you know how
I loved him. I loved
Pepe
him.
is just nuts.
Yeah.
He's like that kind of defender,
Yeah.
like just booting.
I might
people.
also kill you.
Rudiger. is that-
Remember the Vardy, him and Vardy, just dashing Jamie Vardy out the way for no reason.
Vardy
He wasn't on it.
On the sidelines of the Europa League final, and it's Zlatan and
And he's whacking man. Yeah.
I think it was Jose. Jose high fives. He's like,
He's got the crutch. Nah, man.
and Zlatan starts dying.
Yeah.
Nah, United had vibes them years.
man.
That's facts.
We fell off.
We fell off.
We
Yeah.
got Ten Hag, man. Fuck's sake. All right,
Oh, man.
let's talk about
Where
it.
we ranking Mourinho? Though?
Mourinho.
Okay, I want us to say this one at the same time.
So we got first, second, and third. Okay, wait. Let me think about it first.
I can't lie. I know where it is.
I know where he is.
Bismillah.
I don't know. You lot. Shall I
Alright,
count
let's all
down? Shall I
say-
count
You
down?
count down. You
All
count
right, let's
down.
all say it.
Okay, I'm gonna count down.
What from where? From
On-
3?
Yeah, but on go.
On go. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Second.
2. Yeah.
Oh.
know why? Yeah.
There's our headline, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't forget the end, man.
Yeah, the ending was.
I hear you.
And maybe
I
because
hear
you know,
you.
look,
But
Ten Hag's
success,
still
man.
here in it,
But,
and that.
but we have to act. It's today.
But like Ten Hag's first season is better than any season Mourinho has.
Better than the first season.
Yeah. I don't rate the Europa League like that.
No, I agree.
I'm not a Europa League
I didn't
guy.
watch that match.
Finish like we
crazy.
remember how we felt with the Europa League. We had thrown the league out the window, bro.
No, it was done.
And he
It was
just
done.
focused purely on
Europa
the
League.
Europa League.
Him
The
kissing
league
his
games
little
every
book,
weekend
Celta
were
Vigo.
dead. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, we're done.
So I can't forget that. And
I
I
did
feel
hear
like
Oh,
yeah, man. Ten Hag's first season was better than Mourinho's first season.
Mourinho had 93
That's-
games for United, 54 basically % win rate. It's not that bad.
Ten Hag's
like the
higher.
best-
Ten Hag's got the
best-
best
You know what
win
it
rate.
is? He had a lot of long cup runs. I think has boosted Ten
No,
Hag.
but Jose, right now, I don't know what Ten Hag's plan is on a football pitch, and that's got a
Yes.
lot to do with injuries. It's got a lot to do with the situation that he's in because everything is volatile for him. He's got the only one that it seems like he's going through the transition of the club changing, and like sometimes that's not the nice thing. It's sometimes better that you walk in when it's done, or you don't have anything at all. He's going through the weird stage, but Jose, even if I hated it, there was a plan.
If I was ranking their achievements, winning 2 trophies, obviously.
Yeah.
Is better
Oh, but I know what
achievement
this
than
means, though. By the way,
But I can't. I
I know what this
I
means.
can't. I can't.
Do you know what I know this
I can't
means?
put him any higher.
Let's go.
You know
Aye,
that.
that is
All right,
lit.
cool. So we're
But
putting.
let's talk about this. Yeah.
What should we do? Mourinho, second or third? What do you think?
Third
now?
for me. Third.
Third, second?
Oh, do we have to agree?
We'll agree, yeah.
Oh, then we're outvoted, isn't it?
So if we put him second,
But he's not my second. But
we've got
he's
first and third.
our
He's
second.
our joint second.
I would say about. It's tough. I thought, yeah. Again, looking back at Mourinho's tenure, I liked it a lot, but like I'm in agreement with you. That end, I needed him gone.
Yeah.
So it's hard, isn't it? It's hard for me to put.
I've
him.
never hated football more.
Yeah, I agree. I
That
don't.
period, and also that period that we mentioned about Van Gaal.
Yeah.
that was nuts.
Yeah.
But I think we were still a little bit like we didn't care. Like after 2 managers, you're like, all right, we need something now. Also, I weirdly just remembered. I don't know why I just remember this game. Remember when we beat West Ham in the cup on the Van Gaal?
I do.
That might be one of my happiest days.
What was that? Rashford.
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 Benzema in the top
The
bins.
last goal.
Rashford
The
and
last
Martial
goal at
was
that stadium.
so
Yeah.
The last game at that stadium. Sorry.
No, they beat us.
I'm on about the cup game. Martial scored the.
They beat
remember
us.
that.
Like
We lost.
Yeah,
We lost.
still
But
on that
Martial
game. Yeah, we
scored
lost
2.
that. I remember. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I
One
remember
of his
that.
goals were mad though.
Mental.
It was like
Mental. I know.
That's crazy.
That's a
it
mad
was
thing.
one from the angle.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It
Crazy.
was like Rude against Basel.
Mental.
Remember that?
Yeah, we had a good few moments under him. But anyways, all right, cool.
I just
Let's-
remembered beating Mike Phelan as whole manager in the last
Oh
minute
yeah.
with Rooney and Rashford. Mike Phelan was the whole manager,
Yeah.
and we beat him in the last minute.
We,
And I think someone got angry and
we
kicked the
struggled.
board in.
first season with Mourinho, we didn't play that well, League.
That's
Anyway.
why. That's what.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
That's why I said Ten Hag's first season
Yeah.
is better than.
Oh, was that what you were talking about? That whole game?
Was that again?
Because there was a
We
second
also
game of the
played them in
season.
the cup, didn't we?
There was I think our second game of the season was.
Semi-final against them on the way to the
Yeah,
League Cup.
we did.
I don't
We did.
remember.
We did.
Yeah.
I remember Hull was second game
This
of
is
the
a
season.
Premier
we
League.
lost.
It was early in the
And
Premier
we-
League. It was
yes.
early in the
Yeah,
Premier
and we
League.
nearly
Maguire
lost.
and- Would Maguire have been at Leicester by then? Mourinho's first season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he wanted him.
Maybe
Yeah, I think so.
Andy
Did we play
Robertson
against?
had-
You might
We
have played
played
against.
Hull in the semi-finals.
No, Maguire went there. I don't
All
think
right,
Maguire was
so
there.
Mourinho's gone now.
Yeah.
We're thinking, all right, who's available? No one's really available. You know what? This guy.
What were the names?
There wasn't many, man.
They weren't.
I think at that time there was. I think Conte maybe was one of the names.
And I was hugely against that.
Yeah.
Conte was one of the names. I think there was a few names floating about, but no one's sexy. And then we're like, you know what? This guy in Norway just not. He's just chilling, isn't it?
No, but he had done well at Molde,
Mulder,
innit?
yeah. I think he won them their first league title. And
First ever took them
Ever.
to Europe.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
beat
yeah.
a few big teams in Europe with
yeah.
him.
So like, you know what?
In hindsight, he spoke about how in Molde he was building a little Man United for him
Oh,
because he said, as a manager, there's one dream I've always had, and it's to manage my club.
and he got that call as interim to begin with. I don't remember being that happy. Like I was.
Genuinely, look
so
at our faces right now. Can
I
you
remember
do
the
me a
Cardiff
favour?
game.
Bro.
And look at our
the
faces
Cardiff
right now.
game.
Like it was
so
yesterday.
happy.
It shows you
I
how
was so
bad it
happy.
was as well.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because that
But
game
that's
against Cardiff, we won
euphoria.
5-1,
Yeah.
The
And
euphoria
like
was
Pogba,
crazy.
Marshall, everyone was playing.
Rashi scored a free kick.
Liquid football. Like unreal football we were playing. It was like prime Barca on steroids, bro.
Yeah.
That goal with Martial, boom, 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 and
Yeah.
no, unreal. Pogba started scoring outside the
Herrera
the
scored
box.
from outside the box.
He's looking at Mata, he's smiling.
Ah, love it, love it.
Best time of my life, bro, yeah? We go to Paris. Tahith Chong's on the pitch with, was it Twanzebe maybe?
Axel Twanzebe boxed off Mbappe.
And Pogba wasn't
Bro,
even
the
there.
grown man lean that he gave him. One time. Off your pop, Killian.
By the way, I wanted to say, because you said this about Van Gaal, but it was during the Oli period where I thought every big game that United had, they would win. And I hated them because you beat City a lot as well under
At the
Oli.
end,
Away from home.
Yeah,
I think
away
we
from
won
home as
3 in a
well.
row. And then there was a season where
We had the longest away record
we
as
beat
well.
them in every game in one season because we had them in the cup and then we won home and away as well.
He had the best away record ever. I
It
think.
was crazy.
Oh yeah, the undefeated.
Yeah.
And I
Undefeated
knew
away
that
record.
run was the best ever.
I knew that
20
PSG game. I knew you were going to beat them. I just knew because it was just a
I
feeling.
remember
It was
that
the way
game.
you guys played as well.
I've got a video from that
And
game.
Oli.
That
Oh.
game.
At home. I wasn't there.
Do you know there was something so sad? I was on a TikTok live just the other night, and there's some youngster United fans, and that's their best ever moment as a United fan.
No, but I hear it.
Crazy, innit?
Yeah.
I know, but I hear it. Obviously,
That's
I
that
hear what he's
photo of
seen.
Rashford's hand on Mbappe's head.
Mental.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But the
yeah.
Levi
That
picture.
photo was
Don't know
Yeah,
Levi
yeah,
loves
yeah,
that
Levi
one
knows,
there.
yeah.
Levi loves that
That's
picture
crazy.
there.
Yeah,
They're
he does
rushing
got
him
that
everyone.
framed, yeah.
You need a tattoo on that.
Okay, so obviously we've gone, beat PSG, and then did we beat Liverpool or lose to Liverpool?
Like we beat Spurs, we beat.
There was
we
after,
drew against Liverpool, didn't we?
after the
Yeah,
PSG
we
game.
had a
Yeah,
1-1
after
against
the
Liverpool,
PSG
we had a-
game,
no,
drew
no.
to Liverpool. Everything went down for that season. The remainder of that season, just nothing seemed to go right. But we had already given him a contract by then, from what I remember.
Yeah,
We already
the
hired
end of
him.
the
It was
contract,
after-
yeah.
It
We
was
lost
after
to
we lost against
Huddersfield.
Barca, innit?
Yeah.
Because Messi did the mad thing.
Because remember Rashford had a chance early in that game.
Yeah.
What did the hair do? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously we're
Do you know,
talking.
if he was in
I
this
forgot
room.
about that.
Do you know if he was in this
Phil
room?
Jones played, you know.
In that game?
Remember that? Phil Jones.
Was that pink kit, innit?
He was
Yeah,
pink
Sir
kit.
Phil
And
Jones
Fred
on
got
the-
nutmegged.
Oh, yeah. Messi's
Oh, that was when I was getting mad at that whole
Messi's
McFred
rude.
situation.
No,
That's
Because we're
normal.
playing McFred at the new camp.
All the time.
At the new camp, I'm playing McFred.
Okay, so
I
that.
think the
Okay,
only
this
thing
is
worse
another
is
thing.
playing Weghorst in midfield.
Yeah, at 10.
That's the only
at
thing
10.
worse than that.
At 10, Weghorst at 10 is probably the lowest, one of the lowest moments of my life. Because people tried to say that was a tactical genius move.
All
in
right,
the
man.
first
He
2
ran around.
games.
He got 13k and he cut. That's
No,
what
well, I could have done Weghorst's job. If I was your height, I could have done it.
Why am I?
Because I need to be. No. He done his thing with the headers. I can't.
The headers, yeah, he did.
Yeah, aerial challenges. All right. So obviously Ollie's first season, whatever, comes in interim manager, does all right, does well actually, and then kind of falls off. But then that second season, or that his first full season, done pretty well. Didn't do bad at all. What was it? Did we finish third that season?
Third
Was
on
third
goal
and then
difference.
second, wasn't it?
Was that the
Third
lockdown
on
season?
goal difference.
Was that
Chelsea
lockdown
got
season?
fourth. We had the same points. We had better goal difference.
No, we finished second in the lockdown season, innit?
Second. So he had 2 full seasons.
Was it second?
Yeah, he had 2 full seasons.
No, we finished second.
Second and third is where he
Yes,
finished.
second, then
Second-
third.
Was it third in the lockdown?
Yeah, I think we regressed. By 1.
No, because we played Leicester in the last game of the season, and Jesse Lingard scored against them. That was the season that we finished third.
Is that where he rounded the keeper?
Yeah, and there was fans in the stadium. No,
Yeah, was it?
well, there might not have been fans in the stadium.
I can't remember, you know.
We'll have to have a look.
It's all a blur now.
Yeah.
That is all a blur.
yeah.
All of them years just those, are the best
Those 2
we've
years
ever had.
were a blur. But he had. What would you say about his transfer window in general?
So we got.
What, Maguire, Daniel James, and
Aaron
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. That is.
That's
I remember at the
worst.
time thinking, yo, we sorted our defence out.
Yeah,
Even though it's a lot of money, we sorted our defence out. I never had an opinion on
Yeah, so
Daniel
second
James.
was 2021. That's the COVID year.
Mhm.
That was second, and then the 1920 is where we finished third.
So we finished
So no,
second when
1920.
Liverpool won the league. We finished
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, second.
That's mad.
Oh man, I didn't know that. See your ass.
No.
No.
City won the league.
Yeah, I was
Liverpool,
thinking,
Liverpool
yeah.
won the league in
Oh, we finished
1920. Liverpool won the cup.
In the year
COVID,
1920.
COVID.
So
Liverpool
we
won
did
the
it.
won the league, and
Yeah.
we finished third.
Yeah, we finished
What
that.
year?
Yeah.
That is 1920.
100 years ago. That's crazy.
19. He's so dumb. You're butters. For that, you're butters.
No. I
very
can't be the
much.
first of them.
And it's
Yeah.
to the first of the
First
episode,
of-
brother.
Yeah.
Any more of that, and you know where you're going.
Yellow, yeah.
Any more of that, you know where you're going.
Sorry.
Stop it. Hey, that's a great assist. That's a great assist. Well done, brother.
That was deserved.
Oh,
Turkish football, I'll smack you up.
Keeping it close.
I was
man.
keeping it, man. Making sure.
All right, cool.
Adam has a howler quickly one time.
What's I know Abs, you love Ollie's tenure at United. What's your whole outlook on the situation as a whole?
I enjoyed football the most under this guy. Thought we could beat anyone.
Genuinely, my life has improved because of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
joking,
Yeah.
man. Let's relax,
No.
bro.
I
He
also
thinks I'm joking. He actually, do you know he thinks I'm joking?
No, relax.
My
bro.
life considerably improved because of Ole Gunnar
Habibi,
Solskjaer.
we won nothing.
No, but I'm telling. Let me just break it down.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for me being Ollie and being one of the only people that was backing Ollie in a time when United Twitter was so toxic, it wouldn't have, like, we lost to Liverpool 5-0. Liban doesn't get called on SDS. Sharky sees that I'm the only person that's Ollie in on the timeline. I'm on SDS.
No way.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the reason I'm on SDS.
yeah.
Mental.
I was gonna ask you that actually.
That's the only reason why I've been on
So
SDS.
that statement actually makes sense.
He
Oh, so you-
literally
no,
has
Ollie,
considerably
Ollie,
changed my
Ollie,
life.
yeah,
Ole
Ollie,
Gunnar
Ollie,
Solskjaer. Ollie, if you're watching this, you beautiful man.
Ollie.
No.
Hey, you ruined everything.
everything, Ollie.
It's just like chopping rubbly, innit?
ruined
And also, bro, we talk about how bad the end of Jose was. The shackles coming off.
That Cardiff game was like, oh my God. I've never seen football like this. It felt like we had never seen goals.
You
being
could see it in
scored.
the players.
I enjoyed going to football games more than I ever have. Like, just, I think the players enjoyed it the most.
Absolutely.
Like, the fans enjoyed it the most. Everyone
Everyone was
like,
happy.
under Mourinho, it was all toxic at times. Then
Yeah.
Van Gaal, Moyes, and everything just felt like it came together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Solskjaer made me love football again, man.
Yeah.
Because I'd lost
I
it.
think the
love
same with the
Adam so
players.
much
You can
right
see it
now.
in the in the performances of the players, the synergy between the players. But then also, I think who was it? Ollie again talking on what's it
On
called?
Stick to Football.
He said that he
Ashley
came
Young.
out. Yeah, he
I
came
knew
out.
you were gonna say that
Yeah,
one.
he came out of
That's
the
so huge.
changing rooms or whatever,
Yeah.
the team
After a
meeting.
meeting, yeah.
And then Ashley Young said, "Oh, finally, it feels like we've got Man United back, or we've got United, or whatever."
Oh, we're talking about Manchester United.
We're talking about exactly. So like, it goes to show Van Gaal's football identity or whatever didn't align with the players. Mourinho as well didn't align with the players. Ollie comes in, it's like, oh, thank fuck, like this is exactly what we've been
There's a
waiting for.
world as well where if we don't sign Ronaldo, he's still here,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. I
I
agree.
wish I was in that world. Where is it?
Because I think, Cavani would have been cold that season, I think
yeah.
Cavani lost his head when Ronaldo came.
Oh, we had to give out his number as well. man. He
Yeah, I
must
think
have felt like a
Cavani,
dickhead.
because Cavani got told like you're the main guy.
Yeah.
Basically, you and Marshall up top,
Yeah.
whatever. Rashford
Scored a
on the
mad chip the last game of the
Yeah.
season.
Was it Everton? Innit?
Fulham.
Fulham, Everton.
Fulham
Fulham
at home.
in the first game with fans, innit?
Yeah.
Because I never got a ticket because I remember applying, and it was like season ticket holders, all of them couldn't go, so
Yeah.
it was just random.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Cavani lost his
What's that
head.
Cavani chant?
Give
Give
it to Eddie Cavani.
thought-
Yeah, that went off, that did.
Oh,
That
my
was
God.
a Zorro theme
He has
tune.
the coldest celebration though. I
Yeah.
love his celebration. Have you seen the video of him doing that at Boca? He's doing that at Boca Juniors. But
Is he there?
The fans, no, not now.
Oh.
I think it's before Napoli or
But
something.
you have to have a certain look to get away with doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He's
his
just
looks
cool.
perfect.
Yeah,
No,
He
he's
is.
cool.
He is
He
like a
looks
villain.
Like he looks like
Robin Hood.
Legolas or
Yeah.
something like that.
Zorro.
Yeah,
Zorro.
yeah.
He's Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro.
He
You
literally
can't
Zorro.
be, and like I don't know. Imagine Wayne Rooney was doing that.
No,
Like what's
calling
this
fence.
grown man
Yeah,
doing? Like,
calling fence.
like, hey, you'd be like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be a certain.
Yeah.
You have to have a certain look.
I think
for
that's
sure.
what
He's
makes
got aura still.
Lingard's celebration make sense. Everything Lingard, yeah, because his face pisses me off.
There'll never be a
So
better
does the
celebration than the one of them.
Yeah, that was
No,
mad.
but
That was
yeah,
mad.
no,
Bro, the
but
guy
do
put
you
in
know
his
what that one
Instagram
hurt?
location dance floor and it's your
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah, do you know? Okay, wait.
How dare he?
Wait.
You lot fucked.
Do you know how rude that is?
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Relax.
I'm
You know
just
what's funny?
saying.
Their
I know.
players tried to do it back after.
Yeah.
They didn't land.
No, they didn't.
No one's
They
lying.
didn't
It's not
land
banging
same.
the
They
same,
didn't
bro.
because Arsenal, they never had the cojones. These players,
Yeah.
every single time that we would go and say we played well against United,
Fuck Arsenal.
they would never do anything to make the fans feel like, oh, we got one on them. Do you get like we won? Yeah, cool, 3
little
points.
bros,
But
innit?
go dance,
Nah,
dance out of Trafford.
You lot
Or
have that
do
with Brentford,
something.
innit? Like there's levels to it.
Do you know what I'm saying? But
You get me?
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Ivan Toney, all of that. Bro.
yeah, what's the one that you both
Beefing
what
with
got
Morpah
like
and
that?
Yeah.
Was that against us? Crystal Palace or something?
Tottenham.
No, bro. Ivan Toney said to you, nice little kick around with the boys.
Oh,
and I'll tell
There's
you
that meme of
Violation.
Give me that.
There's the meme of them and
Yeah.
Thingy as well. Who was it? Was it Basuma laughing behind someone?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Brighton,
rudest.
yeah. That was the
Monreal's
last
on the
game of
floor.
season, last game of the
Monreal's on
season.
the floor and the guy's like that.
And no, he's not even.
No, he's shit.
He's gone like that.
He's dead. He literally died.
Monreal.
No.
Yeah, Monreal's just there like.
But that was the game
Do
that
that.
would get them into the Champions
The
League.
rudest things happen to use that.
No, it's
Yeah,
true.
It was
yeah.
like when, was it Mertesacker? When Obafemi Martin scored?
Nah,
Kashani.
Kashani.
His
Kashani.
head
That's-
slapped, bro.
What?
That's so disrespectful.
Do you know the world is watching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know you're in a
So
final at Wembley
yeah.
and a man is going,
Yeah,
get
but
out of my
one-
way.
yeah,
You had
I know-
Nicola
I know this
Zigic in
though.
that, man.
I know
Yeah.
this.
Mental.
Yeah. So where
But
we
you know the
ranking,
worst
Ollie?
Do you know the worst part is the Birmingham City, every other player went that way to celebrate. This guy said, nah, I'm going to push you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go celebrate
Yeah.
with the man there. Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah, it's crazy. And Kishoni did nothing.
No, he's wet.
Because you at least react to that as a footballer.
You have to get sent off. I think you have to get sent off.
Yeah, you have
fans
to.
back it as well.
But that was Arsenal. That's what I mean. Like even you know that game where we were up 3-0 by half time. Ozil, Alexis, Walcott. I think it was that game where was it Emirates? Yeah, it was Emirates. I don't know if you remember that.
Against?
United.
Okay.
It was 3-0 at half time.
Yeah.
And I'm there thinking,
oh, you man's cooked Darmian. Because Darmian was
when
so
put the
good.
pad down in 3 minutes.
Everyone went, oh, he's like the Italian
recovered.
Gary Neville and that.
He never
And then
recovered
Alexis
but that's what I'm
ruined
saying.
it.
So that game, it was 3-0 at half time and we were killing you. And then we're like, bro, we're just thinking 8-2, 8-2, 8-2. Do something, score more goals, be like Liverpool. No,
Not ruthless. Not ruthless.
But yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
He brought up 8-2, so it's cool.
Yeah, true.
All right, so
how did that
going back because it's 7-0 from you.
Yeah.
I'm old enough for the 6-1 as well.
Wait, which one?
Dwight York.
Oh no, I'm not.
Dwight York 6-1.
What day was it?
When the scores was 10.
What was the score when you played Liverpool?
I think so. Yeah. No. I think we had 2 up top.
Well, York and Cole, both of them played.
No, it was might have been York and
York definitely played.
York and Solskjaer, York and Sheringham. It might have been.
No, what day was it? What game was it? 4-0 at Old
4 or
Trafford.
5-0.
Old Trafford 4-5-0 like 3-4 years ago.
I'm in the line for
Who's this? What's this?
United Liverpool.
Why are you bringing up that?
No. Do you know why? Do you know what's funny?
What's
We were
going
at
on?
Fort Park. Yeah, bro. We're going up Swarm. We're going up the ride, and all I can hear in my ears, I can't. This guy needs to go, bro. I'm like, bro, we're about to go down this.
Bro, my head was
I'm there like this. Bismillah. Bro, this
my head. Bro, imagine refreshing every time and the score's going up.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what is this, bro?
Yeah, no,
Nah.
it's bad.
That felt like a fever dream.
That
When
was-
you're getting
that was
slapped
social,
up
yeah.
like that. It's like,
That was Oli though.
That was social,
That was Oli.
All right, but then obviously speaking on social,
That 2-0 against City might have
the
felt worse.
6-1 against Spurs was bad as well.
terrible.
Oh,
Mourinho
Mourinho
as
did
well.
You want me to blow my head that day?
Mourinho. But
When
a red card
Martial
as well,
got
innit?
sent off,
Yeah, we had a red card.
and we were complaining to the ref, and Harry Maguire went, "Nah, but he's right," or
Yeah.
something like that. He was
Yeah.
defending the ref.
No, Maguire, that
No,
game
he
was a
said,
joke.
don't talk to him or something like that.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah,
away,
yeah.
get away from the ref.
Yeah.
Brother, you should be headbutting the ref.
Yeah.
More than anyone, you should be headbutting the
we
ref.
should be
First
getting
2 goals were
Lamella
his
sent
fault.
off here. At
Yeah.
least.
I think the first 2 goals were his fault. Yeah, no, that was mad. Yeah,
Oh yeah, when the ball was bouncing on his head,
Yeah, don't get me
and
started.
he dragged Luke Shaw down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Maguire's the worst.
That's one of the. That's one.
He dragged Luke Shaw from clearing
You
the
know
ball.
what Batshuayi done to the Turkish fan recently?
Yeah.
He done that to Pogba.
Yeah.
And he's on the
Oh,
same team.
yeah.
Pogba said, Pogba's like, what's this
Yeah.
guy doing?
Pogba went crazy when he started
I
slamming
could
the
tell.
ball.
thinking.
You could tell when a couple man think this guy.
Yeah, he's a
Shit.
joke.
Yeah.
He's a joke.
Because I've seen a couple man
And that's when he
refrain
did-
from passing to.
Bro, that's when I talk about
Refrain
professional.
from passing to him is
But
crazy.
the goal. And then the goal.
Yeah. He's like, hey.
Yeah.
That smells
I
shit.
talk about the professionalism. That's where it goes too far. How are you telling them not to argue with the ref?
Yeah.
You're being too
You're
much
the
of a good
captain.
boy.
You're the captain.
You're
Alright,
supposed
you know
to be
what we
setting
said?
the pace, bro.
You know what we said about David Moyes? Job being too big for him.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that was a case with Oli as well, to a certain extent?
My thing is this.
Tough question. I know. We
I
love
think
him. We love
tactically
him.
maybe he was a little bit behind all of the other elite managers, and that is probably. Although I think,
He's also disrespected tactically.
he's disrespected because some of the best football we've played in this
Brother.
era.
Yes.
But if he tactically was up there,
He knew one style.
he'd be all right.
He knew one style. It was, to
Because
be fair,
everything else,
the
in terms
United
of
way.
size of the job, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Fans, I can keep them all on side. Even with, like, what you don't need is a manager just burning the house down, innit? And he kind of handled the Glazers and all that well as well. Like, just kept them arm's length, made sure it was all about football. I just think the Ronaldo signing killed him, killed the dressing
I
room.
did see a bit of like.
Killed Sancho. Sancho was good that pre-season. You thought, oh, this guy's going to come through. Rashford.
I went in touch with the summer before as well.
It was detrimental to him, but at the same time, and his playing style, because he did mention that he would have played a different way had Ronaldo not signed. But obviously, he doesn't regret it. I don't think we should regret it either, because you can't let him go to City anyways. But I saw red flags of like this guy, the way he's speaking. It's not like okay, he loves United, but sometimes the way he's speaking isn't of a United manager. Like you're saying, like you study Pep's tactics, or you look up to Pep certain times, like even apologizing for smiling or laughing, bro. Like there were certain times that he would smile and laugh after a game. Like we broke him, bro. Man laughed and they said,
Then I was
sorry
mad.
for,
I hate this stuff. All
I
the Man
can't-
United managers get people talking about them smiling and that though.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
It's like it
Mad.
was ridiculous in the end. And I think you also now, like especially that interview he did, you kind of see he was dealing with a lot behind closed doors where he was just kind of give a happy face to everyone else. You know what I mean? To keep the shit together.
I blame
'Cause
the
if he
players
does
as
it,
well.
it falls apart.
For me, all the language stuff and the talking stuff, I don't hear at all. I think Oli understood what it meant to be a Manchester United manager. I think he made the fans understand what it meant to be a Manchester United manager. I look at all of his quotes and I feel like the whole smiling thing, or he doesn't get it, or all this kind of stuff, I think that's so blown out of proportion. I think he's underrated tactically. What he did with the club was make us feel again. I didn't feel like a Man United fan at the end of Jose. I didn't feel, and like, it's not. I'm not talking about the success side of it, but we talk about the difference between winning and DNA. He had the DNA side of it, but was there maybe a ceiling on his winning success? Yeah, because of the environment around him. He had Pep and Klopp around him. The fact that he even got to second and third in some of them seasons, his job is basically the perfect job between going through a time of losing the identity of the club, finding it again, steadying the ship, and the next person in charge should be the one to get you to success. And also, another thing that he's not credited for, the reshuffle upstairs doesn't happen until Ollie's there. No other man could really, because he doesn't move Woodward out of the position. He just makes Murta gets a new kind of role.
That was a little bit like, eventually they had to.
They had to.
They kind of had to,
of course.
Show that they were doing something. It wasn't the right thing, but they had to kind of show, we're moving bits about and we're trying to function like a football club. And
eventually, even if there's someone like Darren Fletcher, we don't really know what his role exactly is. The fact that even he's even brought in, or something is there, was not the case under previous managers. And I feel like other managers didn't have the leverage of being a legend at the club for them to move like that.
I mean, there's a lot of times as well with the coaching and stuff, like, I think Kieran McKenna and Carrick were doing great things, but I think a lot of the times he fell back on Mike Phelan's advice. And maybe
there's a lot of
ignored what his coaches were actually doing. Do you know what I mean? You had the players probably coaching and being coached in a certain manner, and then weekend, all right, Mike, what do you think about this? It's like it's counterproductive to what they're doing every week. And I think little things like, I think the Ronaldo thing is a big one though, man. I think if Ronaldo doesn't, I think Cavani has a great season potentially. Maybe he still gets sacked at the end of it, I don't know. But I feel like Cavani would have had a better season. Rashford, Sancho, all that.
Yeah, I think we would have ended the season stronger had we had kept him in. I don't think the Ranić thing really helped anyone, to be honest, especially since the fact that he dipped after. Like, if Ranić had stayed after, then maybe we're looking at a reshuffle of the structure of the club or whatever, then cool. But the fact that Ranić just came in and fucked off, it's like, that was just a waste of everyone's time.
If David De Gea saved a penalty and we won that trophy, I think
one.
we feel so different about the going into the next season.
I agree.
Just one, bro.
Yeah, he hates those 3 words. David De Gea, he is mad.
But you know... Wallah, I would hurt that guy.
Remember the good times, man.
I have to, but then I also remember the bad times.
No, but you were too
for
young
the
for
last 3 years. So after Ronaldo in the World Cup buried him from the hat trick, he started doing the matting.
His
Watford got.
He started.
Why is the ball going out of the pitch?
He stopped doing the things that we rated him for doing.
Yeah.
Like, it was mad.
I'm not even asking him to play at the back. Don't even do that for me, brother.
The thing is, he used to be that guy.
Yeah, he did. I remember.
When he first came from Atletico,
and everyone was like,
he used to find fullback. I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
A long time
ago. Coached that out of him. Yeah. Coached that out of him.
Probably Van Gaal. Probably just said, brother, just use your hands.
To be fair, no. Van Gaal's coach was one of the only ones that told him that he has to take part in team training. And De Gea didn't like it.
So De Gea's fault, yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler's crazy. 10 years later.
You don't know.
10 years later, spoiler.
It's a bit late.
Probably the latest spoiler of all time, but it's mad.
Spoiler.
Crazy.
What was I going to say about Oli?
I hate that guy.
I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
Also, the spoilers got to come before you say the thing.
Because
now you've already spoiled it.
That delivery
Are you spoiler
the worst. Imagine ruining the film. Ruining the film with someone.
Oh, by the way.
Spoiler alert.
Yo, you can see dead people. Spoiler alert. Like, wait, what?
They're already there.
I won't say what movie just in case, but.
Oh, my days. But Europa League. He wins that. He buys time.
It did go horribly wrong. Let's not.
He went.
He went
very sour.
Lost the dressing room, lost everything.
The Watford game. But at the same time, I still think, okay, one thing I can't lie, I can't forgive Ole for ever is McFred. And persisting, not ever wanting to change them. His stubbornness was up there with
and give him
the
Maguire
worst.
armband.
Nah, he was
he
stubborn.
Backs
bro.
that. He backs
was
that.
stubborn.
Oli.
Yeah, he does. Of course he does.
Bro,
he backs Fred till now.
Huh?
He backs Fred.
He says he still takes him or something.
Huh?
How does he back Fred?
In the interview, he goes, yeah, Fred gave me 7s or 8s every game. Habibi.
Yeah, lost your soul.
Habibi.
7 what?
What Fred are we talking about? Fred the
losses.
Red?
Then it shows you like he's just started using guys that would run for him.
Yeah, that's it. It was just worked.
Yeah.
He
You
said
run
that
for me.
towards the end. Just
But
someone who's I can
McFred
rely on.
was the worst invention ever, bro. and he wouldn't change his ways. So for that, I still like him. Yeah, he's a club legend. Yeah. Cool. I can't lie.
Some people don't think he's a legend.
No, he is. Oh, you seen that one when he tracks
He's
back?
the definition of legend. His banner says legend.
Yeah.
His banner literally says legend.
Oh, yeah.
Ole legend.
Oh,
Like,
legend, yeah.
Nah, man. I remember, again, sorry about age, bro, but you can't look at anything Manchester United achieved, especially under Sir Alex Ferguson years, and not regard him as a legend. And even if you just look at what he epitomised, like being the guy that was just part of the team, happy to be part of the team. But then people kind of use that as a criticism of like he was whack. Like he was so good. Like very rarely will you find as good a natural finisher as him. From all sorts of angles, he could score goals. And then I even remember when Fergie got the hump with Beckham, and he kind of wanted to get rid of Beckham. Solskjaer played right wing, bro. And in that season, I think he scored like 15 goals. And like from the right, that shows you got a player with massive intelligence there that could play in a number of positions. And yeah, man, he's one of the best finishers that the club has had.
Yeah, you remember the one where he's tracking back, who's running back, tackles the guy.
From Newcastle.
Red, he gets red. He goes, I had to, bro.
To be fair, it's crazy that Sir Alex reprimanded him for that after as well. He said, that's not the way that we do it at Manchester United.
Let me chat to that Sir Alex, man. I got issues with him.
That's different. You see, that's different because who did that? I think Real Madrid versus Atletico.
Yeah, and Jose.
No. It was Morata through on goal, and Valverde takes him out. But then Simeone's clapping because that's something.
Oh yeah,
I respect it. Yeah,
that's right. He would have done the same thing.
No, I love him. All right, where we putting Ole, Gunnar, Solskjaer? I can't lie. When he left, I nearly cried. You know when he goes, no, they're top. And he's talking about Carrick and.
Don't remind me of that interview.
No.
I know.
Starts waving like end it, but then continues.
You're gonna cry now. You're gonna cry now.
Nah, it was tough, man.
Let's rank. Or you guys.
First or third?
Numero uno.
The best Manchester United manager since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. He's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I can't lie.
Sorry.
And you know what? I have to use one of his own phrases to kind of back it. You know when he said like some vanity trophies, like you can win the cup, but it doesn't. It's great. I love it. I want us to win the FA Cup this season, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going in the right direction.
It's true.
And I felt like with him, we always felt like we could beat people, like any team, and we would try to beat them, even if we maybe wouldn't. We would always try, and I don't think some managers have always done that.
No, facts.
And I enjoyed it the most in the stands. Everything was just.
Also, he tried to win those trophies, and he got quite far in basically all of the trophies that he was involved in. And that just shows you the fine margins of tournament football rather than
I
league.
would say though that Champions League run where we got knocked out of the group
stages.
That
was one of the lowest points.
That was bro. We had a good group that we should have qualified.
Villa?
Leipzig.
We
were winning. We were top of the group, and then we just.
So I hope you're going to say that about Ten Hag as well.
Yeah.
I'm coming to that.
I'm just saying.
You know
I don't hear the same kind of energy.
I'm in agreement. Ole first.
What?
Oh, man.
John, this is crazy.
Now that I think about it, because I can't put Mourinho because that ending was painful. But then I'm not putting Baldy first either.
So you got Ole first.
Van Gaal, fuck it, Van Gaal first.
No, chill.
Yeah, Ole first. Yeah,
I'm so happy to hear it.
When you talk about individual games, though, you know, Wamfield.
Yeah,
that might be. You know, in terms of if you were to watch that back, dominated them.
What when Matt had the scissor kick against Liverpool. Di Maria.
Yeah. Di Maria we battered them that game.
Matting. Do you know how much? But the
Herrera's ball to Mata touches it outside of the book.
That's out of the bit. That's a good one.
And then right foot.
Didn't know you were Irish. I say they both.
Far corner. Nah, man.
Nuts.
Nah, Van Gaal was the best ever. Not even in Man United, just the Premier League manager. I'm giving it to him. All right, so now we go on. Of course, third, last manager to rank,
and also the boldest of them all.
Definitely the boldest ever in the Premier League history. Again, maybe.
Wait, now you speak about bold. Sorry, when you lot talk about Solskjaer, I'm thinking of like a legend of the club joining as manager. I thought it was gonna be the same with Ljungberg. Yeah.
Oh man, that was crazy.
You know what?
They tried it.
The highlights. Like, let's say a player nowadays comes on the pitch for like 2 minutes and does nothing. Yeah. They use that video.
Ljungberg came out onto the pitch. Yep, that's grass.
That's why he wore nice shoes or something.
Bro, he was wearing a matting. It was like Louboutins or something.
He's mad.
Mental. For him to come out and touch the grass, that's still grass. And it's a football pitch.
No, being an interim manager for like 2-3 games is the best thing.
Surely that's vibes.
No, but that video was crazy because you know he told the camera. Hey, come get this quick.
Yeah.
Come get this. Is gonna bang. You touched the grass.
This is what
and
good
it's
on the
all top.
media.
Wow,
I
Young
would
Boy
love
is
that.
hilarious,
I can't lie. I
man.
would love to be an
I
interim
love him.
for like 2 games only. All right.
Was he better than Solskjaer?
Carrick had a great interim.
He was better than Solskjaer.
Carrick recently had a great
What
interim.
as a player?
As a footballer, yeah.
Nah,
Who?
chill.
What?
Youngberg, man. He was
Nah,
Lost
awesome.
your soul.
ass.
But
Pink hair.
Yeah, he was a legend then. No, as he was sick then.
Shut
That's
up,
when
man.
Bergkamp. That's when. Do you remember Bergkamp's assist to Youngberg in the Champions League against Juve, where he cuts it back, then cuts it back again, and then chips it
I'll
over?
be honest. I just
Yeah,
hate
yeah,
watched
yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I hate
Youngberg
watched
had-
Arsenal.
He was on a hate watching thing.
Yeah, that was
one time.
mad. Outside of the boot, just
Outside of the
Yeah,
boot, just
yeah,
flicks it,
yeah.
and then Youngberg.
Youngberg finished that. You shit.
with his pink hair.
That's
Yeah.
Wallah, I could have scored that.
For that alone.
Stop saying wallah to
Wallah, I
stuff.
coulda. Man, them in the estate who grew up with me.
Yeah.
And I could have scored that.
Santi's disliked the
Santi
video.
Santi said no. Santi said no.
Santi
said
said
no.
Santi
Yeah,
said
Tenny Haggy.
Tenny Haggy's mad.
Teddy Head is
Eric, all right, what are we saying? First and foremost, are we riding the storm? Pick up Liban.
Why for riding anything?
Are we staying? Are we staying with Ten Hag?
Not
Or are
riding
we?
nothing.
Riding and pick up.
Stop everything.
Hey,
Hey, time out. From then, just
Alright.
chill out. Let's
Are you
re-
jumping on the bandwagon?
Okay, that's a bit alright.
That's a bit of a why as
Yeah.
well. innit?
Yes.
It's better than.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Are you glazing?
He lost his whole mind. Do you know he lost it? Do you know the brother lost his whole
I might as well,
mind?
man. I might as well.
He's starting to think of more crazy
Stop now.
Alright,
Now
sorry,
stop.
sorry. All right, what are we saying? Ten Hag in, out, or shake it all about?
I'm Ten Hag in.
Ten Hag in?
Yeah, I want to see. You know what it is? I don't think we should just jump to the pressure of, oh no, he's doing a little bit badly. Let's get rid of him. I think most managers after 12 defeats in the league season probably would have already been sacked. Yeah, but you have to give someone time, and I think he is the right coach. This isn't just, oh, we have to give someone time, so give this guy time. I think as a coach, last season we saw enough from him to be able to go right. This season hasn't gone to plan. Then the injuries have played a big part. When you've seen in pre-season, like, we were trying out this thing with Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro and trying all these different things. We never got to try that in the season, really, for a long time. Injuries were huge. No Lissandro, no Luke Shaw. Like, you look at the squad still. I just think just stick with him and let's see what happens with this new structure, if he will benefit from it. Because as well, when I look at the coaches that are available, none of them move me, man. Like, you know, last season it was like, go and get Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Like, he's the man.
There
go
isn't
and
a
get
front
him.
runner, yeah.
There's not. I go Tuchel.
No.
I'm not with
No,
that.
no.
He's
I
a
go
big fraud.
Nagelsmann.
No.
Like, he's the one that moves me the most.
Yeah, I could see.
He's
that.
the one that moves me the most.
Potter.
But everyone
no
else has
one.
had a big failure that makes you think.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Like,
No one moves me.
With Ten Hag, for me, like Adam says, it's a great first year. And that
Unreal.
First year's
Unreal
really,
first year, yeah.
really good.
Everyone was predicting us to finish 5th, 6th, 7th as well.
Yeah.
As
We
well, like,
over.
It's funny with United, when we finished 4th, like, and look, 4th isn't success. I don't want people to get onto me for that. But most of the times we finish 4th, and then people go, oh, you should have finished there. And you go, where do you predict us to finish? Oh, 8th. You're like,
I took notes. They
Yeah.
said 7th before Ten Hag came in. Oh, he'll work it out and he'll try and do his style of play. He won't do successful in his first year. That's successful in his first year.
No, but you know what's
Very six.
100%. And what's worse is that we could have achieved higher if we had backed them in the January transfer window, because we were involved in something. I'm not going to say title charge, but we were involved in and around that.
Yeah.
And the fact that we went and got him Weghorst was like, and Sabitzer was to me, is like, okay, we've just thrown it away.
Yeah, but he deserves some criticism for some of the signings that he co-signs.
Yeah.
I think Casemiro is a club signing, because you don't go from Frankie de Jong to Casemiro.
That's the worst.
Subhanallah.
That's crazy. But the fact that he's even agreed to that, to me, is kind of like, what's your identity? What's your style, bro? You know what that's like? That's like me going the whole summer after Firmino and then saying he's not available. Let me go get Haaland.
It makes no sense.
Bro, it's literally like the opposite.
But
They fight each other.
isn't that like a United thing though? Like from the outside, it's something you guys do nearly every season.
Every
you just
manager's
sign
had
a
that.
big player that you don't need.
Every manager's had
Yeah.
that. It's like Mourinho finished 2nd. We bought him Diogo Dalot, Fred, and Lee Grant.
Yeah, worst summer ever. No,
He just
Did you
finished
hear what he
2nd.
said? We finished 2nd,
Yeah.
and that's your reinforcements.
Nah.
Because
Like
they
Diogo
always,
Dalot rated, but
Yeah.
Fred and Lee Grant.
bro, this way they always open up the money in the first season. Oh, here you go. Here's your new project. There you go. Give you a bit of hope. The fans will get behind you. Second season, when I need you, arguably more. I need to double down now.
Now you're doing it
I've
right.
seen the squad,
Yeah.
and now I know who I need to go in and out. Now, No, you're all right.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah, you got Champions League, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's
It's
alright.
like, wait, what?
It's a joke. But I still have issues with Ten Hag in terms of I feel like he's in the middle of the necessity to get results and then his style of play. And I think it's so kamikaze. And I'm so interested to see if given the opportunity, if his system actually does work in the Premier League. Because his system is pressing. His system is passing. It's high line. Why would you do that if you don't have?
That was one of the things that worried me the most, man. Like when he said, "Oh, I don't have the players to play the way." It's like, all right, maybe you don't have them right now, but you still should be able to play some style of play.
Level
Do you know
of
what I mean?
football.
When they question him about Ajax,
But then it's something. That's why I think the structure at the club is a big problem because he shouldn't be in the position where he goes, just go and get me Anthony. Because that becomes from desperation, innit?
Yeah.
We should never put a manager in a situation where he's desperate for someone, where he goes, 80 million, just do it. Because he just needs someone through the door. We could have got him for 30 mil, like, a month earlier. Do you know what I mean? And I think we force managers into that where we kind of put this pressure on them and then they crack. And it's pressure they should never have on them. But I agree. And when you start saying things like that, you think, no, you need... Because last season, he was very sure of himself.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing it my way.
Yeah.
Whoever's with me, let's go. Whoever's not, see you later.
Yeah.
And then this season, it felt like, you're not sure if you want to play. No, you got to be you.
Yeah.
You've got to stand up here and take control of that. And I think I did worry a little bit then. But you look at the squad, man. You go from back to front, even if everyone was fit, from back to front, you go, right, goalkeeper. Onana, I think, if you exclude the Champions League, which is hard because it brings context to our season, he's had a good season.
Yeah, he had a good turnaround.
But we still need a goalkeeper.
No, that Champions League, bro.
Yeah,
you
it was
can't blame
bad.
me
It
for
was
that.
bad.
That
It
was bad, bro.
It was bad. But we still need another goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You look at the defence, we need a bag of centre-backs, right? We need probably 2 left-backs.
Yeah.
Because Luke Shaw,
we need a right back. We need a right back. Whether it's back up,
Diogo Dalot, but
who's
so midfield.
We need everyone.
Apart from Kobe Mainoo, you need everyone.
Yeah.
Attack. Apart from Rashford and Højlund, which you still...
What's your thoughts on Bruno?
I love Bruno, man. But then again, I think it's kind of like with Ten Hag. You know how we make him crack and start doing stupid shit? It's like...
Bruno's losing.
Bruno's like... Sometimes when he can play in position and we got Casemiro or Mainoo there and he gets to play up top, it's amazing. And then when that midfield goes and McTominay's in there doing nothing and all that, and he goes, right, I need to go be DM now. And he starts like just spamming balls everywhere and getting angry and moaning at refs constantly. Because I think that can... I wouldn't have made him captain.
You wouldn't have. Who would you have made captain?
See, that's the problem. He's the only one that...
He's the only
but
leader
I
in the
feel
squad.
like he's the kind of guy, the captaincy makes him perform worse. Because he now thinks, I have to be the guy shouting at everyone.
It's on me. Yeah.
I think he started well, and then now I think we're seeing that part of him. But that beginning Bruno, when he first got the captaincy, I think I was like, his win percentage is unreal.
People kind of criticising him, and that's mad to me.
I mean, it's
mad to
how
me
much
too.
he's played is crazy. And one thing I'll always give Bruno, except that Liverpool game, which we don't speak about, but the fact that he just doesn't stop. He's so relentless. Like even if he's having a shocker.
By the way, he didn't ask to
his
come off that
engine's
Liverpool
not,
game.
He's mental.
He didn't ask to come off that
You're
Liverpool
not
game.
welcome, man.
Yeah,
that was a lie.
That's a lie, by the way. Yeah, that's a lie.
Gary never should have addressed that.
Yeah, he did not ask to come off for the Liverpool game. Why we welcome out? Because he looks like Bruno. Look, little meaty Bruno.
Meaty's crazy.
Yeah.
Better looking.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Okay, but style of play is a big one because again, when he said about Ajax, when they're like, oh, like when can we expect to see that kind of stuff? Because everyone compared him to Arteta. In the beginning, Arteta used to play counter-attacking football. He held back, whatever, 5 at the back, and then he got the players that he wanted. Ten Hag is coming out and saying like, I'm never gonna play that football that you lot saw because I won't have the players. So he goes, I'm gonna have to adapt completely to a new style of play. And now I'm thinking, oh my god, this is scary because we already don't have a midfield. But when you watch us, we definitely don't have a midfield. It's like there's the gap
and he
there.
started the season saying he wanted us to become the best counter-attacking
transition
team in the world.
in the world.
That was the word he used.
Yeah.
And like all these vertical like movements and all that. How can you do it though when your team's in like everyone's? It's not. It sounds like a mad excuse, but everyone's injured all the time. How are we supposed to cope?
You're definitely not wrong. Injuries definitely have played a part in being rocky for him. But even if this squad was fully fit, Casemiro isn't successful at doing vertical passes.
No, okay, yeah.
Bruno Fernandes to the club.
It does come out to the club.
We
We
never had a thing where we went right. We got these DMs we could buy.
Never.
Right, who's the best? Casemiro. We didn't think, oh no,
'Cause that
we
would
got
have been-
18, 24 months left.
It doesn't make any sense at all. And
Yeah.
he's on was it a 4-year deal that he's on?
God forbid, man.
Dude, it's-
Saudi,
But I think
wallah, I'm praying.
we'll sell him and quite
praying.
easy, innit?
I'm praying Saudi coming
Varane,
from.
hopefully, maybe get him out and upgrade on it.
I'm a bit
Although
torn on
doing-
Varane, you know.
He's doing
'Cause
well
you know
right
what? I
now,
want
but he needs
Maguire gone,
upgrading.
innit? I tend to want Lindelof gone. So if we're gonna build a defense,
Shoot him right now.
if we're gonna build a defense,
We need 4 centre backs.
keep Varane because Varane could be useful around.
I think he's gone though. He's got a LinkedIn.
But then that's
profile.
because we play him every game.
Yeah.
Can't hear it.
Like he can't.
Also,
play.
No,
by
but
the way,
apparently
why
he
does
doesn't like
Ten
Ten
Hag?
Hag.
Why does
Apparently he doesn't
why does Ten?
Yeah.
They had a falling out, but I think they're good now.
No.
They-
What, they went shisha together?
But my issue with Ten Hag, why does he do long ball? But then does short ball sometimes as well.
Yeah, like against Liverpool, for that second goal, just kick it out, bro.
But it shows you when Lisandro Martinez is there. And
It's-
again,
that
this
is a
comes
game
down to
changer.
When he's not
transfer
there-
policy because
Yeah.
when you take out Lisandro Martinez, where's your like for like?
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, sorry, no.
Yeah.
Johnny
Like-
Evans.
Johnny Evans is good. You
He
know.
can
I
play.
love
No,
Johnny
I'm being
Evans.
I was being
He's
serious.
better than Harry Maguire.
He is.
He's a better football. He's better footballer than Varane.
Better
Yeah.
than Harry Maguire.
Chill.
He's better footballer than Varane
That
with the
was
ball at his
Fergie-
feet.
Fergie
He is,
wanted
though.
Varane and
Yeah,
Evans.
he is.
He is a better
Fergie
footballer
wanted
than
Varane and Evans together. That's
Mm.
how.
Yeah,
Imagine
when he
that
was at
back
Lens,
in the
innit?
day.
When he was at
Yeah.
Lens.
Yeah, but listen, the thing with Varane is that I think we need to upgrade on him anyway.
Yeah,
We're
but
getting
my
that.
thing
He's
is
been available
we're not
this
going to
season.
sign 4 centre backs.
Oh, wallah, he was
Are we?
just, that's
No,
so
no.
So which one do you
We're
keep
getting-
out
I
of
think
those
he's
three?
at Barca. or he's
Leacher.
loan,
He was
innit?
at
No,
Barcelona.
no.
no.
Leach is staying.
Left?
Yeah. Can I get free
So
centre backs?
I'm on about the other three.
Okay, let me. If I sign free, do you think United can get free
United
centre
ain't
backs?
signing
Yeah,
free.
No, in one season.
No,
Not
Impossible.
signing free. So right, you got Varane, Lindelof, Maguire. Keep one.
Johnny Evans.
Johnny Evans going to be coach then.
He will be.
No, Maguire's
Out
gone.
of those three is Varane.
I think Maguire's going.
Out of those three, it has to be Varane. But
Has to go,
Varane,
has to.
Varane has to be
Has
upgraded
to.
on as well. That's
No, but
that's.
When he plays, we bypass him.
Yeah,
Cool. How about this?
if we
It
get rid
could
of
be
two-
Varane, but we have to find someone that makes Varane on the bench.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying. We need
okay,
a
then I'm not-
permanent
I'm not-
partner
I
for
think
him.
Varane's checked out. I can't lie. I think Varane's looking.
He's
at
actually
Saudi.
playing alright this year.
I
though.
thought since the
Yeah.
start of the year, he's been good.
Yeah, I think he's
I
actually
think
good.
I think
His
he's
box
playing
defender's
well.
been
He's
good.
professional, but I just feel like something's telling me his body demeanor. And I've seen his LinkedIn posts. I'm trying to read between
Oh,
the
okay.
lines. Yeah.
Yeah, LinkedIn.
You follow man on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
I added him as a friend. He ain't replied, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on? But
He
I
hasn't
think
posted
he's gonna
once, by
go.
the way. He
No, he
hasn't
posts
posted.
bare. He posts bare.
He's
I
chatting
think he's
shit.
gonna. I think he's gonna.
Is it
be-
actually him, bro?
I swear to God, Rafael Varane's got a LinkedIn, bro. His job.
What is his job description?
His job description: football player, Manchester United, 2019 to present, Real Madrid, this to that. He puts all his achievements. I'm joking. He don't put achievements, but he puts like job description. It's mad.
You shouldn't say football player. Just write defender, man. You can't play football.
That's rude, that.
yeah.
Come
That's rude,
You
that.
can't play football.
That's rude,
Have you
that.
seen him
but
try pass?
Nah.
His knees are talking to each other.
Yeah.
What the hell are they talking to each other? His knees are like this.
it's mad.
What the hell are they doing?
Yeah, and the way he runs, he runs.
His running style is unreal.
mental.
Shout
think-
out Rafa, man.
Ten Hag signings, the hit rate on them might be one of the worst.
Is that on him?
I think
No,
to a certain
no.
extent.
I don't think he's on any of them, though.
I think to a certain extent.
He's
No,
the
I
one
don't think
who's
he's on
had the
Anthony, even
okay.
if we sign Anthony for 30 million, I'm not happy.
Because
he
he's still
should be
ass.
No, but
He's
you
still
would
ass.
be.
But then would he play better?
Because
No.
you'd go, hold on, he scored a lot of big goals and he only cost 30 million.
Dan James,
think
I'm
you'd
happy
kinda-
No,
with.
I can't lie. I'm with Hussein on this one. I don't
Dan
think
James, I
there's a parallel
You don't think
universe
there's no
in which I'm
redeeming
happy.
factors to
Nah.
Well, I'm happy that about this guy wearing my shirt.
Yeah, no.
No, but I just feel
And he
like
point- you know what
a
pissed
lot
me
of the
off? He pointed
taggers
at the
made
badge.
him feel that pressure as well. Because he's not that
Of
guy.
course.
So if he does come in for 30 mil,
But he still has to wear the
maybe-
Man United shirt.
yeah, but when he
With
came
30
for
mil,
us-
it's
I
still
mean,
wearing the United shirt.
I'm trying to defend Anthony here. I should stop doing that.
Yeah.
So much money, man. And then who else have we got? we got
They're watching.
Martinez is the best.
Please, I'm trying to say, please.
Martinez is the best. Casemiro not good.
Subhanallah.
Anthony.
Uh-huh.
Who else we got? Hoyland's
Onana.
looking good. Onana.
No, I'm not happy with
I
Onana.
think
really.
Hoyland and Nana's all right.
Yeah, I'm happy with them too.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of bad signings. I can't.
Again, the
Malacia.
Onana one
Brother,
comes down to the club.
Malacia's a
We
rapper.
just-
Where is he?
the
Malacia's
Onana
a
one
rapper.
comes down to the club. We knew David
He's
De
with
Gea
Kate
was
Middleton.
finished 3 years ago.
Who?
United.
Yeah.
So why wasn't there a list of the goalkeepers
yeah.
that we went? Who's been good this year?
Mm.
Onana's been good.
He went to the
Let's
final.
go get him.
Just gonna grab him.
That Onana guy, you see the Champions League?
Yeah,
He's alright,
yeah,
innit?
he was good against City. Yeah,
he's
that's
quiet.
fine.
Yeah.
on a Ted Lasso.
That's what we
thing.
did.
On a joke thing.
Goalkeeper
United's
with a high
joke.
top. God forbid.
But then again, that was his keeper as well
Yeah.
at Ajax.
And he failed the drugs
Didn't he
test.
get the
at Ajax.
suspension
Yeah.
for him though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he failed
When
the
he was
drugs
there.
test.
Yeah.
No, but he played under him, no?
Yeah, but he got the
Oh,
suspension.
but
when he
yeah,
was
whilst
there,
he was there, yeah.
Yeah.
Was Onana in goal for the 17 final?
He
We smoked Onana.
Yeah, we smoked on.
Yeah,
Onana.
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it was
smoked on
Pogba shot deflection.
Yeah.
We played them.
Onana was in goal.
He's
De
dead, man, I'm
Ligt
telling
was
you.
in goal. Peter Bosch was their manager.
De Ligt was in goal.
No, De Ligt was in centre half. So
What to say?
Onana was in goal. Who played next to him? Davinson Sanchez.
Yeah, because the younger had already left, didn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Young still
He was a
there.
youngster
still there,
because he
yeah.
goes to under Ten Hag.
You don't remember
years
Don-
later.
You don't remember Donny van der Beek?
He came on.
Donny.
He came on off the bench.
Donny.
You remember him? Players won't.
That's how
can't
you
forget.
knew he was cooked because even Ten Hag didn't play.
Yeah, no.
Like
That's
Ten
his-
Hag had
that's his
memories of
dad.
him at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, that's his
But he
pops.
clocked Premier League.
He played amazing that game as well.
Oh, he was out.
He
as
played
well.
better than
If
Dion.
Ten Hag
That was the
doesn't
same. That was a day before United beat PSG.
That's what he does, isn't it? When he's about to shoot.
Day before. Yeah. Because
was the same
yeah,
week.
It was a crazy week
Yeah,
of Champions
yeah,
League
yeah.
football.
What does he do before he shoots? Van der Beek.
He opens his mouth, innit?
Yeah.
He lost
Yeah.
his
Remember Phil
mind.
Jones?
The best is Liao. Anything Liao does.
He's always value. Like, what a weirdo.
I don't watch that pussy.
Excuse me.
Sorry, that's your guy.
I agree to a certain extent. Maybe I jumped too early by coming for his head, but
His bald head.
his bald head. But at the same time, he is polishing it for me. Like he's making it easy for me to come for him.
Facts.
Well, he
Mental,
is.
though.
wild,
Polishing is, yeah.
With that hand movement as well. That was wild.
Boys,
Here you go.
You know you've had a couple warnings now. Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Number 5.
Number 5. Yeah.
Out of order.
I'm playing goal.
That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time.
Alright, William Gallas number 10.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
fine.
true. There's no rules to
Why
that.
not give you the first keeper, that's number 5? Why not?
He is making it easy for him with his tactics. I felt like calm. Yeah, calm. The way you're getting home is mad. Their style of play is non-existent. Like I genuinely couldn't tell you what he wants to do.
Yeah, can you tell us?
I genuinely couldn't tell you.
I can tell you what he wants to do because what he said at the start of the season.
No, but when you watch it,
Is he telling the
When you
truth?
watch
Because
it.
I have tried to figure out Ten
Although
Hag
there are
ball.
times, like
Okay.
against Liverpool, you got to see glimpses.
Okay,
of us
but
in
now,
the
Adam-
counter-attack.
But every
And there
manager
are
would have
various
that.
times where we do that, but again, it's very counter-attacking
Yeah.
based.
I don't
you
even
know
have
what I
issue being counter. I just want to see the same style of play week in, week out.
Yeah.
I don't.
I have an
that-
idea.
That isn't a necessity for me, you know.
Okay, but
You're
your
like
honesty
the
is
same
enjoying
style.
it. Your honesty is at least enjoying
Because
something.
I understand you have to change to different opponents, right?
Of course, but
It's
a
you're
basic
not always gonna
understanding.
be able to.
No, but
yeah,
you're-
yeah, yeah.
You have to
Your
have a
tactics-
plan. You have to have a
yeah,
plan.
Yeah, your
Some
tactics
way
can't
that-
contradict because we're
have to have
dropping.
a style like
We're
you,
dropping,
yeah.
but we're pressing. We're
Yeah.
we want possession, but we give it away.
And we do long ball when we
Yeah.
want to play out the back.
We push
confused.
everyone back, but then like we're getting so many
and
counters.
it just
and
looks
doesn't
back,
make
and it
sense.
looks like for me, Ten Hag is just in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
I need to get results to keep my job,
Yeah.
but then I also want to play my style of football, but I also can't play my style of football because
Yeah.
what did I say?
No.
No,
He
no,
was just
nothing.
looking in this direction.
No,
Wait.
because I'm thinking something as well.
Oh.
Anyway, he also can't play his style of football because of the players.
Yeah.
So what can he do? And he's got injuries.
No,
And-
this
and-
is
and-
what I was thinking. I just want to say it.
He went Barbers, by the way.
Who?
Ten Hag. Yeah. Why is he going Barbers?
But I can't like the media's onto him.
Yeah,
bro.
why is he going Barbers?
They're on him
Went
on
for
a
dinner or
mattress.
something, and they were like,
And they were
"Oh."
onto him.
No, he was in the barber shop, bro.
Yeah, no, but
And they
everything
caught
he
him
does
getting
is
a beard trim.
reported.
No, but I hear that.
They caught him getting a beard trim.
No, that's crazy, bro.
But like, imagine
Why
he
can't
went
go
there for a
barbers,
beard trim.
man?
Nah, he bald, man.
Yeah, but they need to fresh that up, innit?
It's a bit crazy, man. I don't know, innit? If you won the league, then maybe like no one can check.
Have you ever seen a bald man shaving their head? It's not a pretty sight, you know.
It's
You
not,
need a
you know.
barber on that, man.
Like just
Man using the bick and going in on their
Yeah.
heads, it's bleeding and all sorts.
Oh,
It's not-
yeah,
Yeah,
cuts on your head and
Yeah,
that.
cuts on your head is crazy. But I don't know. Maybe it'll help him wake up a little bit. Critical thinking.
Slap some brute in that.
Yeah, exactly. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say if that's so confusing about his style of play, what makes you so confident that he'll come good? Because
Ooh.
like you
Because
no,
of last season, I think. I think this season is
Oh, yeah, I remembered something.
is a sequence of unfortunate circumstances, and I also think he's made some bad decisions.
It's good move.
A series of unfortunate events, isn't it?
That's what I was looking for, but
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
got
it,
you.
yeah.
Actually, it was close.
But like, I feel like
That's the bootleg version.
he's
of
made
it,
some.
yeah.
Yeah. He's
Where
made.
did you used to go again with your pops?
Huh?
What was it? Where did you used to go to get?
Yeah. Car boot sale.
Car boot sale, that's that
You
version.
don't know about car boot sale, man?
No, of course I do. I'm just
No, you
saying.
don't,
I
you don't,
forgot that
you
you
don't,
said
you
that.
Because someone that knows about car boot sale wouldn't go.
No, I just forgot that way he said it.
You don't know about car boot
Car
sale. bro.
boot sale. I can't say I went
know
to
what it
many
was?
car boot sales in my
You know
time.
what it was?
Huh.
That's actually what it says. Wallah. Like
Yeah, car boot sale.
you go in a car,
And they cut.
stock all
Yep,
laid out.
and then
you're buying like mad
transaction.
slippers for like
Mm.
£2.
Mm.
Yeah. So
DVDs back in the day.
bro.
Fast and Furious, all that.
Now we used to have one brother just do it on High Street.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said
you used to
DVD.
get them, man, as well.
Yeah,
I used to
yeah,
have home delivery. Guy used to knock on my door, 3 for £1. No delivery fee. Wallah,
He was
so
walking.
cool. Yeah,
That was delivery.
yeah, from house to house. Wallah, unreal, bro.
Remember the
Shut
chip
up, bro.
PlayStations back in the day? Geezer used to come around with a list, paper list. And I go, yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
Class.
My brother came home one day, football CD disc, opened it, every game known to mankind. bro.
Yeah. I was even getting the dumb games. Like there was one where I was just swimming around as a
Yeah,
dolphin.
you're just like, let me try.
What am I
it,
doing?
bro. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
just swimming
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
I'd not buy that now. You know
Yeah,
them ones. I was swimming around being a dolphin.
Dolphin simulator is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
It's lit. Yeah, what are you saying?
I can't remember what I was saying.
Okay, but my thing was for the
Yeah,
future.
it's starter play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year it
Good
was.
one, man.
Oh, there was
Good.
something there, innit?
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
year there was something there
man.
at the good times. This
Yeah, there
year
was.
there hasn't really been a lot of good times. It's been mainly bad. But I just think, look, you see in the dressing room as it is. We just went through all the players, the positions we need players in. Doesn't that say something about what he's dealing with? And I think he overachieved last season, which is making us judge him even harsher this season. I think we have to go through this, man. We have to go through this pain to get somewhere.
To
And I
grow.
just think, yeah, man, maybe just give him the chance. He should.
There's a
be,
couple
if
of
he's
things.
not the guy. I don't know who he is, bro. I'm finished.
I hear that.
I'm
No, I
finished.
hear that.
I'm
I hear that
done,
because
bro.
the manager
I can't
market
be
is
bothered. I
needy.
can't do it no more.
No, I
as well.
hear it.
That's part of it. I can't
Yeah.
be bothered.
Yeah, I
Just
can't.
tired of
I
it.
can't.
All this, yeah, got a new manager.
I'm not getting
hype.
excited for the next one. If
Nah,
we get
nah,
next one, I'm
By
not
the
getting
way, are you
excited.
being serious about what you just said?
Simeone?
Yeah.
Wallah, I want him.
But
Nah,
you
bro.
sit
Not
and
after
say,
98
I
minutes.
want to see football, play football, and you
Yeah.
want
Now you want
Simeone.
Then you
no,
want
no,
the
no, no, don't
you
do
want the
that.
most expensive manager who
Atleti play
plays.
football. Atleti do
No.
play.
Well,
Not in the
compared-
Prem.
Yeah,
He
bro,
wouldn't do it in the Prem.
imagine that in the Prem.
Nah, because you wouldn't have the
Simeone.
players. Atleti, there's actually some technical players there. United wouldn't be able to do it. My thing, okay, there's a couple of things, bro. Last season, we got slapped up early doors, and he changed his idea a little bit. Went a bit
Started
more
telling the hair
pragmatic.
to go long.
Bit more pragmatic. That was Action Station's survival mode. This season, I felt like he kind of said, come hell or high water, I'm going to try with this team, and then got a lot of injuries, and it was tough. My thing is, if last season is your credit for why you're giving him credit in the bank for now, this season is more closer to the reality of Ten Hag than last season.
I don't know, man. Because when we got through this season, we ended up very early doors, and again, I blame him kind of because McTominay scored 2 against Brentford where he was an auxiliary striker, and then he started the next game deep in midfield.
Doesn't make sense.
But it's like we're playing most weeks with players he didn't want. Players he didn't want.
And this is what comes
And the
back
fact
to-
he dropped Anthony makes me think he's learning
Yeah.
as well. You know, some man will just stick with Anthony now.
That's true.
I've picked
and be
him out.
stubborn. And be stubborn.
He hasn't.
Yeah, but he was stubborn with Diallo, Ahmad. He was stubborn with him. He was stubborn with a few players for a certain period of time. But then again,
it was weird with Hannibal, like why he didn't play. I
yeah,
thought that was
told
weird,
him
yeah.
to stay. Also, he's upset a lot of players as well. Obviously, the Ronaldo situation just didn't help anyone.
But players are gonna get upset. Innit?
I don't have an issue.
Fuck them.
I think he's dealt with every
But
single
we ain't good
player
right now
situation
anyway.
well.
I don't care. Like half of these players could leave.
I think he's
tomorrow,
done well
I
with
don't care.
Sancho.
I
I
don't
think he's
care.
done well with Ronaldo. I think he's done well with all of them.
Yeah,
I was
who's
singing his
Sancho,
praises.
man? What
Yeah,
is
no.
Sancho on?
Yeah. I was singing his praises last season.
Like, what is he on?
What is he
to?
really?
Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
you know, if we sack Ten Hag, I don't want Sancho. Back.
No, I don't either.
He's done, bro.
Yeah,
You're
apparently he
finished.
wants. He said, "I'll only come back to United."
No, it's
Ten
cool.
Hag's
We
gone.
don't need
If that's the
I-
case, Ten Hag in. How about
Yeah.
that? How about that?
Yeah, he's gonna see that. He's
Little
gonna be happy.
Bundesliga, you. Yeah, man.
No, but
Yeah,
my
that's
thing is, you're done as a professional in my eyes.
Yeah.
You cannot be trusted in the
No
in my
big
dressing
club
room.
goes back in
No
there.
way.
No.
And this is issues that were highlighted as a youth. Dortmund had teams looking after him and making sure that he was on time to play. Akhi, if these are your issues, this is not for you, inshallah.
Yeah.
Go back to
That's
Kennington
true.
where it started, inshallah. There's some bullshit going on down there. alright. Some bullshit.
I was singing Ten Hag's praises last season because of how much he dealt with, because of the team, because of everything. But then this season, I'm like, cool. You've signed Mason Mount, you've signed Onana, you've signed Højlund, you've signed some of your players that you're like, okay, this is gonna take us to that next level.
Yeah.
And we've regressed, and we just look so like it's not even just a little bit worse. We've just looked so much worse. At the same time, a part of me is thinking, cool, we're scraping through wins here and there. It is survival mode to a certain extent. Let me give him, because I can't lie, the mindset changed for me when I saw us linked with Potter and all these men. I'm like, okay, if that's the case, then just stick with Ten Hag. We might as well. Like, there's no point. Because I learned from Oli, bro. You sack Oli, you bring
Also,
in
I think
Ranieri,
the dressing room's still with him, weirdly.
to a certain extent.
They
I
don't
think so,
seem
yeah.
to.
They're
they
not throwing
still-
their toys out the pram.
They work hard for him
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
most of them do.
Almost to their detriment, by the
So
way.
that makes me feel like can't be that
bad.
Also,
mental,
Ten Hag's style of play means these guys are running 70 yards.
Yeah.
These guys
You
might.
need the
they might
players for it. You can't be playing Casemiro every week.
he shouldn't play at all if you're trying to run.
Yeah.
His legs are gone.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
His legs are gone.
I can't
And
lie.
he's come to the Premier League. Like,
How
he's
do you
mad.
think that?
Yeah, he thought.
Does it make sense?
Man called when we were losing.
No, but
to
how could
Brentford,
United
yeah.
Do you know what
that.
he said? I'm gonna fix it.
I'm gonna fix this.
You
I
ain't
think you made it
fixing
To be
worse.
fair, he did last season.
No, he did. Yeah,
Last
he
season he
did.
did a
He
good
did. He
goal.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Didn't fix the whole situation.
Because we come in there and everything. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I haven't seen a DM like this since
No,
Roy
but-
Keane. Like, you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
true.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
like, he's actually
No, but that
And then we realised he
performance.
couldn't pass.
Who was it against the other day? Where he was against. Wallahi, he was playing against us.
Everton.
That's you remember that?
No,
ball
no,
about
no,
8
no.
times.
City.
Was it City?
When he tried pass to Amrabat and Haaland steals it and he scores.
No,
That's
Everton,
on
bro.
Amrabat, that was though.
What's he doing passing in the middle? You tell me, as a
That was
midfielder,
on
if you're in the
Amrabat.
midfielder, like, horrible.
If you're in the midfielder.
Brother, I'm head gone. If you're, bro, Casemiro's there and it's horrible from Amrabat. Meaty touch.
Yeah.
How are you fizzing it? Where in between your knee and your groin?
Yeah, it's true.
David Moyes
Yeah,
just signed
groin
Tony
is-
Cruz.
Man
He
did
did
that to
that.
Kabi Mano, you know. Have you
But
noticed?
you know the problem?
They fizz passes at him on his wrong foot where he's under pressure and he
what did
gets
he do?
out of it.
Yeah, luckily.
He takes an extra touch. It's not.
Yeah,
you know
luckily
why?
he's
He's
just-
How
the
can a
best
kid
football
be
player in the
so-
world.
Yeah.
He's the best football player in the world.
Yeah, no, he is
He
generation.
is.
Yeah,
He's
fucked.
out of this
I don't
world.
want him. I don't want him to play for Southgate.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't?
keep him away.
No. I want him to play for England so he don't have to go African Cup of Nations every January.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to play for Southgate. Fuck that guy.
Okay, but where we've got Ten Hag now, let's be honest. Second season Mourinho is better than second season Ten Hag. Much better, in fact. Because second season Mourinho finished second and won a lot.
Oh,
in the first
in
season.
this second, yeah, absolutely.
So Mourinho second,
No,
Oli
but
first,
but Adam might say if we win FA Cup.
Ten Hag
Yeah,
third.
also, if we win the FA Cup.
No, but still,
Also,
I still think Mourinho's
one of the
second.
greatest wins over Liverpool ever.
It's a mad win over Liverpool.
Which one,
The one just now.
Just now.
brother? The biggest loss in our history in the world was under
Cancel
Ten
it out,
Hag.
bro. Cancel it out. Cancel it out.
Bro, 7-0. Nah, I can't. Yeah, that's another thing.
That
Bold
one-
prick. What about that?
That one was.
Nah, that was
That was
crazy.
mad. That was mad.
Man, then we're forgetting about that, you know.
But things like that happen, man.
Say what had happened? When?
We lost 6-1 against City and that.
No.
5-0 against
No.
Newcastle.
That doesn't happen, bro.
See, I'm old enough to remember that.
7-0,
Yeah, you
bro.
lot are worse than Arsenal
Bro.
in a way.
What are you on
Wait,
about,
with
man?
results.
That's
Wait,
mad.
with results.
That's just
Alright,
snap man
cool.
in his
Wait.
mouth.
7-0 is worse than 8-2.
No.
Nah,
Yes, it is.
Nah.
8
You
goals, man.
7-0 against, first of all, a bigger rival. You didn't score a single goal,
Yeah.
and what, it was just one more goal.
You
Yeah.
know
who
what?
played?
You know what the
Oh,
thing
wait,
is for you?
7-0.
You know what the thing is for
6-1,
you,
6-1
yeah? It
at
was
Old
Liverpool
Trafford.
that beat us and not Arsenal.
So
And
why
that's
are
the
you
problem.
using
No,
someone
it's
else's
not,
VVS?
bro.
Have
Because
some
it's
shame in
Arsenal.
your
When you
still
say
got that,
Arsenal,
don't
what
you?
games are you talking about? What games? It's the 6-0 Chelsea, 6-3 City, and then
6-1 United.
8-2.
How about this?
8-2
No,
United.
6-1 United.
5-1,
None of
5-1.
these guys remember it.
5-1,
Yeah, but
5-1.
Okay,
You get smacked
no,
up
no,
in
Bayern's
Europe for no
different.
one's
I'm
reason.
not talking about
I'm
Bayern.
just saying
I'm
that
not
you
talking
man
about
are joke
Bayern.
men.
I'm not
You're
talking
joke
about, yeah,
men.
but you guys, the 6-1 against City at home, 6-1 Tottenham at home.
So how come 6-1 City counts, but we can't bring in 6-1 Arsenal?
No, I said no, that does count, but I said they don't remember it.
Okay.
No,
You
no,
don't
no, no,
remember
no. I remember it.
No, you don't.
No,
you
I
don't.
was outside.
That
What
counts.
year was it?
That counts,
Year
but
was
that's the
it?
same thing.
I was like 3 years old.
Yeah. 0-1 is
Oh,
not
one
bad.
is crazy. You were 20 minutes old. You were 20 minutes old, bro. That's nuts.
Dwight York just buried his hat trick. You were born.
Yeah, that was crazy. But that's what I'm saying. You don't have worse results.
Nah, chill.
But
Nah.
it's
No,
true
no,
though.
No, but inshallah, innit? You know them ones.
Bro, is this true? That's like I can't
No,
think
but
of worse.
8 goals, you can see
Yeah,
it,
but
bro.
7.
Okay, but 8.
Like against Liverpool.
Okay. But 8.
But that's not against Arsenal though.
Like, you're
We
not
smoked
Yeah,
you-
but I'm
we
not
smoked
saying
you,
it's
like,
like,
between me and
I'm
you.
saying you guys
Between
have
me
had
and
some
you,
bad
that's crazy.
results
by
as well.
some small teams sometimes. Like we just mentioned, Brentford. Sometimes I've used like up and that, and it's like
You lot had a penalty
you're
as well.
beefing with Brentford. It's nuts.
Come on, man.
And you know what? You lot got played off the park. Like, we were actually decent first half. It's true though. First half, we were right.
And who played for us as well?
No,
Danny
I
Welbeck
hate when
played
you
for
lot
us.
say that because the Arsenal team was worse.
No,
The
your
Arsenal team was
Your
bad.
team was
Yeah,
horror.
shut
I'm
up.
just saying.
Bad.
I'm not saying
On
Arsenal.
replay though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He scored.
No, he
6-1.
didn't.
No. Oh, 6-1.
Oh,
He's
6-1.
still
I'm
on
talking about
0-1,
8-2.
I'm still talking about
He's
the
still
6-1.
on
I'm still there.
Come on, bro. He's still there.
In the 8-2, who played? Van Persie scored for
and
you.
Yeah, he
Walcott.
scored a penalty.
Walcott.
Walcott.
Yeah.
scored.
Alright.
Weird angle. What do you mean?
Yeah,
alright?
De Gea
Yeah,
should say
you lot had
that.
Rooney
Yeah.
on the pitch.
No, but
Podgy
we had Nani,
Son,
Cleverly,
Nani.
Anderson, Young.
Yeah,
Was our midfield.
Yeah, and what was Arsenal's
You
midfield?
don't-
Hold on a minute.
Arsenal had a terrible
Yeah,
team.
I
Arsenal.
said cleverly. and Young.
Yeah, so Arsenal had a terrible team. I think
Ramsey's
they
better
had
than
right
Kevin.
back. They had
Jenkinson.
No,
No,
Jenkinson.
no,
yeah, and
yeah,
left back was like a Traore or something.
and
Bro.
Giroud, the centre back.
De Jure,
yeah.
centre. Come on.
They were
Quality player,
Arsenal
bro.
players though, weren't it? So
Quality player.
touch shot.
Nah,
Actually,
that
that's
Arsenal
Yeah,
Your
team
kit was
was
nice
terrible.
though. Your kit was nice.
You see
I
Ashley
like
Young?
that kit.
The
Ashley Young
navy.
scored. Right.
Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful.
Didn't he
the
score
same
the
free
same
kick
goal?
twice,
Yeah,
yeah.
same. Rooney as
Rooney,
well.
Rooney,
Rooney
Rooney
scored 2
Benson,
goals the
yeah.
same,
Chesney.
and Ashley Young.
So wait,
That's
he
when
got 2
Anderson
assists.
was that when Anderson was laughing in your keeper's face in the free kick?
Yeah.
He was doing that
Yeah.
thing. He was behind the wall staring at your keeper.
Crazy, and your
Nuts.
keeper's like,
Nuts.
Nani
He's on
chipped. I think Nani chipped one of you guys. But anyways, all right, cool. So, anything else you guys want to add on Ten Hag?
No, United.
just
I want to
stick
talk
with
about
him, man.
Ineos. I want to talk about
stick with
Ineos
him.
quickly.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
I'm so excited.
But
for
I'm
the
a
future.
sucker. I'm an optimist, innit?
Same.
I'm an
Same.
optimist.
I have a feeling they're gonna sack him.
Because my thing is the
do as well.
veto power.
If they don't get, if
Right
he doesn't get
now-
top 4 or 5, whatever it is for Champions League, I think they get rid of him.
Before,
I think we get there now.
before, maybe.
A week
Maybe.
ago I said no, yeah, but then I saw this
It all
weekend
changed
Fulham and
so
Villa.
quick, yeah.
I just thought,
All changed.
My thing is Ten Hag before Ineos had 50% veto and the recruitment stuff or the recruitment team had 50% veto. Ineos are coming in and they're saying, brother,
it's us.
this is us.
Yeah, you don't do anything. Yeah.
You are here to be a
You
coach.
focus on the coaching.
Coach.
Yeah.
Basically,
Just go tactics board.
there
Yeah.
and do your thing over there, and we will sort that stuff out. If
Leave
that
the
isn't
Eredivisie
resolved,
alone.
literally,
Yeah.
if that isn't solved, then he's leaving in the summer,
Mm.
regardless whether we want him to stay or not.
Yeah.
Because that means he can't measure up with the owners. And I think the owners are looking at it and they're saying, we'll take stock in the summer. We're gonna sort out upstairs.
Yeah.
We'll get the Omar Baradas and Dan Ashworths and all these guys in now.
Mhm.
Sort it out, so ready for the summer, and then we decide how we
We
move
should
on with our
also, you
projects.
know what? It sounds kind of mad, but for the next manager as well, the sense in giving Ten Hag time because you can clear house while he's here.
Yeah.
What you don't want is the next manager coming in having to deal with the same problems that still exist,
Yeah.
and then we go through that same cycle again of, oh, actually, Lindelof's not actually that bad, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
When actually, no, let's
Yeah.
deal
yeah,
with
yeah.
this now.
Nah, facts.
And
Yeah.
I think we
I
have
think,
to- we
I
have
think
to
we're
stick
gonna
to that.
sell a lot this summer, clear out a lot, sign a good few players. I think we give Ten Hag. I don't know if it will transpire, but I think we give Ten Hag the best shot. Why are you smiling?
Because United fans, you say this.
Yeah, we say
before
that every summer. It never
every-
happens,
So just
innit?
don't
It
speak.
never
I
happens.
just don't want you lot to speak.
Man, shut up.
But you lot do
Man,
it every
shut the
season.
hell up, man.
That's
Do
true.
what?
Football
you
podcast,
guys-
but we
you
can't
guys-
make a prediction.
You guys, what?
We're a football podcast, but we can't make a
It's
prediction.
funny, Arsenal
Football
fans
podcast. You don't even watch
criticize fans, by the
football.
way.
What? I watched yesterday.
You didn't watch football either.
Yeah, I can't now.
Bro, you're at work, man.
I still watch here. But my point is, like, you lot say and have a lot of expectations for no reason.
No, there's a reason now.
No, there
but-
is. There is
no,
a
Ownership
you say there's a
change,
reason
ownership
now,
change.
but-
No, there is a reason.
Are you telling me from so out of the
No,
last?
I at least want to see something that makes me feel like, okay, there's gonna be change. Like for me, from the
You
outside,
man got
it's like,
gassed
you
over
guys
Josh
thought-
Kroenke coming in.
Yeah.
No,
Facts.
no,
Because
no,
he's
no way.
no, come on, man.
way.
That can be. I'm not,
They did,
well,
they
not
did.
just you,
And look,
not
it
just
had-
you.
It had
About your
positive
fan
impact
base.
on your club. It had a positive impact.
Because
on
you
your
had a
club.
face from your ownership, and there was a streamlined process. It was
Bro, stuff
Josh
is gonna
Kroenke,
change.
Edu,
Okay, but
Arteta.
okay, but either way, what's the problem with that? You've seen
No,
the
but my
progress.
point is that you had a small change,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it had a huge impact.
Oh, how about this?
No, but
how
I'm
about
saying,
this?
I'm
no,
saying,
no, forget
I'm
about
not
that.
saying,
The
I'm not saying it's
change-
not gonna happen. Like if it does happen, like inshallah, innit? But I'm saying that with Arsenal, like okay, cool, they got excited about it, and then it happened. There's progress there,
No
and they're
problem.
competing
But
now.
so-
But
so
United,
as a fan, you shouldn't get
every sin-
excited.
You can get excited,
Bro,
but
you
I'm
don't
saying
know what's wrong
every
with our
single
club.
summer
You don't know what's
you do
wrong.
the same thing.
You don't
There's a
know.
little thing that gets you excited.
I can't believe
And
it's
it
an
doesn't-
Arsenal
These are
fan
Arsenal
talking,
fans
bro.
saying this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, do
What
you know
is
real?
going on
How about
here?
this?
You man do the
you
same
know-
thing.
Do you know your fan base got gassed when Arteta's position
there's
changed? One
progress.
sec. Between Arteta's position changed from first team coach to manager. I saw Fred's. Oh my God, Mikel! Look at the power that's shifted inside the club right now.
Yeah, but you don't understand what
That's
I'm saying.
your fan base,
I agree.
brother.
I agree. It's the worst fan base in the world. I agree. I'm saying that myself,
Mm-hmm.
and you know this that I hate my own club.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that with Arsenal, there's progress there. You've seen it. They're not a successful side now. But if would you say that Arsenal fans have
You
a
know,
right
from
to
the
be
outside
happy?
looking
Yeah.
Yeah,
in,
from
your Man United fans have huge reason to be optimistic. When you
Yes.
just see the simple shift of, yo, they're bringing in football people to actually make.
I
these
agree with
decisions.
that.
The
And these
Glazers.
are
I agree with that. The
successful
City guy.
football people,
Bro.
and it's
I
like
agree
you
with
got Ashworth.
No,
all
no,
these
you
guys coming in.
chill.
It's huge, man.
No, you don't know what we've been listening to, bro. The stuff in these Ineos lots, they're successful businessmen
Ineos.
in football and sport as well. They know what they're doing. They're trying to get the best in class in every position. Forget the pitch upstairs, so that we can perform on the pitch. So now we're bringing in man to deal with transfers, when they're bringing in a CEO who has dealt with multiple clubs and got them all to a successful point in their own countries, and now he's coming to our club, we're allowed to be happy.
We have a leg to stand on.
We can.
This isn't the same thing as the
Also, Man United haven't had an owner or a co-owner since 2005 that has come in and said, we're here to win trophies.
Yeah, I don't
just
care
a
about money.
simple mind change,
Yeah.
like that shift. Like, look at it from on a smaller scale. Look at Newcastle. Mike Ashley left. They went in, and before anything even changed, the club just started going like that. They didn't even change anything.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. No,
It was just a
a
mood change of like they've already been speaking, and these are very basic things that everybody should do as owners of clubs. And but the Glazers never did it. And the fact that these guys are coming in, Dan Ashworth isn't replacing someone.
Yeah,
He's
They're
going
creating
into
a new role,
They're
bro.
creating a new role.
That shows you how far behind we
Shout
are.
out Ollie,
no, we're
man.
super behind.
Shout out Ollie.
So listen, Ingers don't need to please you.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they're doing their thing, bro.
Headbutt him.
Let me give myself a yellow card. Where is it?
Yeah, man. Self-reflect a little bit.
Yeah,
man.
please, man.
Talking too much. Man.
All right, cool. So far, well, at the end of the episode, we've gone with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer first.
Yep.
10
Hag second.
No, he tried it.
On your list.
On my list,
On your list.
Jose Mourinho second,
Yeah, yeah.
Ten Hag third, Louis van Gaal fourth, justice for Louis van Gaal, and David Moyes in fifth. I think that's a good list. I think they're all terrible. Nah,
I think
it
a
makes
lot of
sense.
people
It
would
makes
disagree.
sense.
Yeah, I think this is quite controversial.
let us know your opinion. No, I think
No,
I think
no,
we've given.
no,
I think a
no.
lot of people. The only controversial, I think people will have Mourinho first.
It could age badly as well. You know,
Yeah.
like if in a month Ten Hag gets sacked.
Yeah, yeah,
And Ten Hag's-
But age badly for you.
Yeah.
We're all right over here.
Yeah, don't worry, I remember that. Don't worry, I'll find that fan cam which might have aged badly.
I thought said there was some crazy things in there, by the way. There was some crazy things in there.
You bigging up Paddy McNair. Yeah, we'll bring that back.
All right,
Oh my
guys.
God.
Adam's got a long drive.
Yo.
he regrets even coming
You know,
out.
it's quicker than getting Central though.
Huh?
I've driven to Central from here before. Yo, it's a mission, man.
No, it's
That's
mad,
it.
innit?
Yeah,
I'll
it's
get
mad.
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not-
yo, when I come,
Or maybe not at this time.
doing
but
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
going
Yeah,
through there.
This time was crazy.
Yeah, normal times.
But we appreciate you coming on.
Nah, thank you for having
so
me, man.
much,
I love
If
it.
you
Make
guys
sure you
haven't
subscribe to
checked
Barra.
out, thank you, bro. No, actually, wait, say that one more time, so because they've been hearing it from me. What did you say, Adam? Subscribe to Barra Brothers.
Yeah, man. Do the thing.
So don't get to 10k. Oqsum billah. I swear to God, bro. Yeah, but it's not coming from me anymore. It's rude if they don't. He's a guest. Subscribe to the club. Subscribe to Stretford Paddock. You got your own YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, but I killed it, man.
But just subscribe.
I'm
subscribe
too
to it, man.
inconsistent on it, man. I've
Just
messed
subscribe
it
to
up.
it. Just subscribe to it.
That's why consistency is so key, man.
Yeah, it is.
Nah,
When you go away for a month, you've killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, we
just
know.
done
We know. We know.
Yeah, it's not easy.
done.
We got 4 views. Anyways, my brother.
And that was
Yeah.
us four.
Abs Rodri, thank you.
That's not my name. Try that again.
we have to.
Try that again.
Boys, thank you for watching. And girls, maybe.
Mental.